When nobody was around. I know I'm better off without you and all this fake love, fake love. I don't need this fake love.
Whenever you was switching the cameras, whichever one that was on us, it was on a cartoon film.
I don't have any filters.
You talking about how bright it is? That's the camera lens.
I don't have any filters.
So I looked at it, I was like, what the cartoon filter?
Right.
Got me mic check, mic check.
I think when the music stops, they come on. That's live on the YouTube. Everybody hate him. Everybody hate him.
Hey, too real.
Everybody hate him.
I'm too real, man. I'm too real. Like motherfuckers will say I hate women. I'm misogynistic. I'm gay. I don't love my mama. I need hugs. But here I am trying to hook people up to be in love. Now how the fuck am I all that if I'm doing that then? I train fat women to lose weight. Understand that. If I don't like women, why would I have fat women out?
I don't need this fake
I'm saying like this, like Marlon Wayne said. Sometimes people got the medicine that you like, and then sometimes you have the medicine that you don't like.
That's true. See, if I think if I was a fuck nigga, I'd get along with everybody. That's what it is. If I was a fuck nigga. Because when I was on the fuck shit, I had more access to more things.
Right.
But once I started realizing the bullshit, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you adapt to fuck shit, everybody like you, especially women. Because you're not going to push back on nothing. You agree with every motherfucking thing they say.
Why no girl and all of them? Why the girl and all of them? Everybody bailed out.
Dre on his way in, and then, you know.
You the type to leave me drowning when I'm down. I even had your back when you was out. I was sticking by your side when nobody was around. I know I'm better without you and all this fake love, fake love. I don't need this fake love.
Yeah, I know you just texted me. So it's gonna be Dre and his homeboy. Yeah, we gotta pick a new song, man.
Hey man, you can always plug my shit as the intro. I got.
You gotta send it to Justin though.
Oh, you lie.
Unless you just go live like me and just put your phone up to it. Hello, hello. Welcome back to The Void, everybody. How y'all doing this morning?
Mic check.
Everybody check their mic real quick, make sure we good. And we high. We high. Testing 1, testing 2.
Testicle 1, testicle 2.
There you go. How you doing today, Joe?
You already know, man. Slow motion for me today.
Okay.
But we gonna get it rocking and rolling.
I like the jacket, man.
Come on now. I had to put on for the Bulls, man.
What's on the back of it? Nothing?
Nothing. I ain't got no MJ for you, man. I know you was gonna
I
feel
like
that.
because MJ ain't on it. When you came in the parking lot, I said, I like the jacket. I looked for Michael Jordan weekends on there. I said, oh, okay. Because it looked like a Gucci mixed with the Bulls. I was like, because I saw the wrist thing on it. I thought that Gucci shit. I like that though, man.
Appreciate it, man.
That's what's up. How you doing today, Sid?
Big money.
Man, I'm Gucci, man. I can't even complain, man.
You sound like you're tired, bro.
Long night, shit. I had a home going for the family member that passed away. And
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man.
And had to go back to work and shit.
So you went to the funeral, then went to work?
Yeah, back to work after that.
Oh, you left work to go to the funeral and came back?
Left work, went to the funeral, kicked it for like 12 hours, hung out, did the homegoing, went back to work, went to sleep, woke up, got off, start the day over.
There you go.
Yes,
That's what's up, man. Somebody got to do it.
Yeah, you ain't lying, my dude.
Damn,
I can't stop.
I mean, ring that bell for that. My bad. Move that shit out the way. All right, so today's episode going to be about when keeping it real goes wrong. So it's going to be a lot of questions that a lot of women been asking me to ask the guys on the panel since we got Sydney now. Dre going to be here in a minute and your homeboy going to be here in a minute. So y'all have to be as transparent as you can. If you got like some shit you can't say, plead the fifth. That's the best I can tell you. Me, I don't give a fuck. I say what I want to say. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yesterday, before we get started, the blind date went pretty good though. I know we're not Facebook friends. So what we
on Facebook?
You on Instagram, IG only, right, and TikTok, right? So what we did was when the show first started, we sat and thought, how can we be different from other podcasts? every podcast is talking about black relationships, how terrible they are, how we don't like each other, economy, family, how we don't like our family. I said,
gender war shit.
yeah, gender war shit, basically. I said, let's do something different. Let's have a blind date where we hook people up who don't know it, like the old school shit. You know, remember that show Next on MTV? Motherfucker out the bus, and they see you like, now Next, you know, like that type shit. So we doing that. Then we also talking about going to the mall, interview people, ask questions like we doing her, like why you not married, or would you get married, or if a girl got too many kids, or dude got too many kids, something like that. And then the last show before our season up is December 31st. We're gonna do a paternity test thing. So I'm working.
Man, I'm out on that.
What you mean out? You ain't you, nigga. You ain't got no baby going.
No, but I want to be the one to watch that.
No, you gonna be here when it happen.
Oh, we just gonna reveal
Yeah,
the
it's gonna,
paternity test results?
she or he gonna sit here. She or he gonna sit there. They gonna talk about how they met, when they smashed, how they smashed, when they going raw, and why he think the baby ain't his, or if his mama or her mama say prove your point, whatever.
That's gonna be a trip just to get them together.
I got it, man.
Especially if the dude is like, man, that ain't my kid, you know.
Oh yeah, trust me, I got trust me. I've been doing this a long time, like I told Joe.
Boy, that's gonna be some real live nigga. Maury, a whole nother level.
What it does is it make people want to tune into us more, because every podcast is really basically saying almost the same thing. It just depends on how the dudes look and how they talk. That's why when I brought you on, I've been knowing you for years. I know how you get down, how you talk. Dre, Doc, I know how the comedian dude, he was pretty cool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once I know how you get down and talk, I can fuck with you on this level. But you know you can't have everybody come to the studio and talk though. They don't have the education, they don't have the repertoire, they don't have the resources, nothing. They can't do it. And then they, you know, like women, some dudes getting their feelings.
Right.
But I don't hang with dudes that getting their feelings though, so that's the story for
Ain't
me.
that part that beat it all.
Right. So,
Right.
so when I put the post up about the blind date, I had like 20 people inbox me, bro.
Yeah,
so
man.
I had to go through their page, I had to go through their friends, I had to see what they say, whatever. I'm thinking, well, who can I put together? So I put them together. We was gonna do it at the Show Me. They was like, you gotta put $50 down.
Big
and
money.
They hold it for what's up, boy?
People's champ.
Yeah, they hold it for you sit on the couch over there. They hold it for like 2 weeks, and then we can shoot the show. Everything you see in the studio is gonna be at Show Me's chicken place, whatever.
Yeah.
And so they gonna do the blind date. We gonna talk shit and talk about what's going on the blind date while they right there.
Wow, you know I got the mobile set up too, just FYI.
You gotta send me pictures that show me what you're talking about.
We'll talk about it.
Okay. And so what we did since we can short notice, because I told them the 30th was yesterday, we're gonna go to Applebee's, the one on 270 and what's your name in Bridgeton, whatever.
And just do the random thing.
Yeah, it was just a pilot, just see how it worked, and it went pretty good.
Okay.
Got a lot of inboxes, got a lot of feedback, got a lot of views, whatever. So shit. Now the next time we do it, we're gonna get mics, gonna put a mic on their shirt.
Yeah.
We're gonna put phones on the table and cameras to see facial expressions, and that way you can hear everything. Because if I'd have sat at the bar with them, because he was telling me don't sit in the booth. If I sat at the bar with them, it's like I was sitting sideways showing them. You know what I'm saying? Right. But if I sit in the booth with them, I mean I gotta pull up a chair. I ain't sitting next to one. It just would have been uncomfortable.
Right.
But now this time we know how to do it, how to set everything up.
Trial run.
Yeah, just trial run.
Yeah.
But for the people who think I'm misogynistic, don't like women, and don't like my mama, think I'm gay or whatever. If I'm all these things, why am I trying to get people in love and hitched up together? Because people
got a different level of medicine, man.
Hey,
like
I'm a dinosaur. I say what I want. See, people like Bernie Mac, Corey Holcomb, I'm one of those guys.
Right.
If I see somebody gay, call them gay. I don't say what's the LB. I don't say LB. I just say the word.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying I just say the word. I don't know how to say all that.
It's a sense of time.
Yeah, like one old girl be talking about she in a throuple or a three-way. No, there's three people living together. I don't know this. Like one lady we got into a dude said it's 12 genders. Where 12 genders come in at?
It's just a sense.
Explain them to me. I just want to know. Like Wayne Brady saying he pansexual.
Pansexual.
Right. It's like, what the fuck? Just say you bisexual, bro.
Here's the thing. You know, we just live in a day and age, man. You got to educate yourself on what's going on.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? It's every generation, every time. You know, it's a new terminology coming.
Yeah.
You know, you had people saying off the chain.
Yeah.
Now it's lit.
Get crunk.
So you come
Tutorial
around
says
talking
three
about
of
off
us,
the chain.
three.
You just
Yeah.
gonna show
not
your
showing
age.
chat.
You gonna
She says
show where
three
you
of
coming
us.
from.
I know.
So you just got to keep up with the times, and we just live in a day and age.
And see, and
where you
that
got
there
all
go
that
your
type of
boy
shit out.
Joe.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the problem is, that I don't want to fold like
Yeah.
that.
But you got to, though.
I won't. It won't
What's
happen.
up, bro?
So you just gonna stay on the flip
What's
phone.
up, man? I do from the gym. What's
Yeah.
up, boy? How you doing?
You gonna stay on the flip phone.
Nigga, I know you just met me some years ago, but
Uh-huh.
Sydney, I've been on Facebook since 2009. I've been talking that way since then.
Okay.
It's just that if you're a sensitive person,
How you doing?
do not talk to me, don't come around me, because your feelings will get hurt.
All right.
It's just what it
Alright,
is.
well,
I'm not built for the masses to talk like that and say the proactive thing. I can't do that. I don't even know how to do it. Like how to pander to women and say, good morning, beautiful black queens. Y'all stay positive. Y'all stay good. Y'all so
Man,
lovely.
they Grand Rising
Nigga,
shit.
I could never talk like that.
Everybody else
Because
say
all of them
Grand
ain't
Rising
queens.
shit.
I'd be lying saying they all
What you
queens.
say? What you say on a lot of the
But hold on,
you say
though.
stuff
But hold on,
about
though.
people.
But hold on, though. You gotta get a woman the benefit of the doubt to show you that she's not a queen, though.
See,
Here
this
we
shit I
go.
can't do.
Here come
I
the
can't do that,
seminar.
dog.
I'm saying.
I can't do it.
I'm
You
saying
got to
no.
prove yourself. See, we was
But I'm
brainwashed to
saying,
believe
but-
to respect the one we walk in the room.
So you
What
not-
did she do to get this respect?
So I'm saying you're not gonna give her the benefit
No.
of the doubt to show you that she
No.
is a queen. You gonna assume
No,
that she's not a queen.
no, yes.
That ain't what's up,
Guilty
man.
to
As
prove
black men, we gotta defend our black women, bro.
I heard you, dog.
We got to.
And that's
we
why.
got to. That's just how I feel.
That's
You
what's
know,
up, Dre.
Y'all might not feel
They
like
say
that.
all of them.
Hold on now. For me personally, until they show me something different. Until they show me something otherwise, I'm gonna give you that. I'm off
I
the
can't
top,
do
I'm gonna
it.
get it.
I
Even
can't
if
do
you
it.
a stud, what they call the females that look like
Yeah.
you. Even if you a stud, you know, like listen. I remember one time I was walking in the gas station
Right.
and I saw a stud. I'm like, I stopped to hold the door for her. You know what I mean? And she just slid right up under my arm. You know what I'm saying? She ain't say thank you or nothing. I'm like, hey, you.
Hey, come on.
Hey, you.
Right.
You know, she's like, oh, yeah, right on, big dog. I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous.
She call you
know
big
what
dog?
I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? But you know us
Boss
as men.
man.
But you know us as men, though, when we walk in, like if you see another
Right.
man, you hold the door.
Yeah.
He gonna come grab the door. He ain't gonna slide up under your arm. He gonna come grab the door, let you. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna never let you hold the door for him.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when she slid up under my arm and didn't say thank you, I'm like, oh, you on some.
Other
You
shit.
feel you on some other shit. So that ain't no queen.
Nah.
That's not a queen.
I
You
get
know what I mean?
that. But see, don't do it, though.
That's the help.
Sit down,
That's the
don't
help
do
right there.
But
You heard what I
Good,
heard.
that's
Hold
justice.
on. That's not a queen, but
That's a
she
justice.
showed me that she
Yeah.
wasn't though. She
Yeah.
showed me that she
Dre,
wasn't.
Dre, I hear what you're saying. It's
all I'm
it's
saying.
all cap to me, but what I'm saying is that as a man, we don't have that time limit to prove if we're a man or not. You got to do it.
No, but it's not a battle with the sexes.
No, it is
I'm
a battle
not
of
in-
sexes. 'Cause-
I'm not in no
if
battle
you,
with no
when you,
sexes.
when
with
you
no
say
woman.
you went to the game with your son, they got the dumping
Yeah.
and busting. You act as a man and took care of everybody.
Absolutely.
You can be like, well, not today. I'm kind of
Yeah,
like,
but I don't even.
I'm
But, that,
chilling.
but listen,
You
no,
gotta
that's
do
not
it.
something.
This Mr. I jumped
I don't even
off
think
the boat
about
and
that.
told my ACL who gonna save me though. That's
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
you though.
Who, me?
Yeah, remember you
What you
said
mean?
that? Remember you said they say women and kids first.
Oh, yeah.
And then you say who gonna save the men? You say,
Yeah.
what if I say I'll get all the women and
Yeah.
children on the boat, and then
Yeah.
I jump and I turn my ACL.
Yeah,
who
who's
gonna
gonna
save
make
me?
nobody?
I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but when a woman
but
walk,
that's
if
just
three
your
women
story.
walk here right now, we
how
instantly
your
gotta be
clumsy ass
respectful.
turn your ACL for what?
Damn.
And
you know
then in the
what I'm
men,
saying?
other
What
men
they-
gonna be
what
like,
they
oh
Bradford-
shit, big dog went down. You gonna get saved, bro.
Now you know Bradford from Murray, the quarterback that
Yeah,
got
Sam
traded.
Bradford.
Yeah.
Sam Bradford tore his ACL. Every motherfucker anybody touched him. Ran out of
Well,
bouncing to it. Anything can happen.
Yeah, but that's on his ass.
Yeah,
Though.
yeah.
He already had it.
That's on
His
his ass.
ACL was
Listen,
already fucked up.
if you save the women and children first and you jump out and tear your ACL, nigga, that's just how your story gonna play out. You know what I mean?
But see, but
And
with
you
a
just,
woman,
you just hope,
No, but see, but
that
with a-
somebody on the boat is gonna tell the story of Greg that saved all of us. You just
Right.
hope
But
they
see,
tell
but
the
with a
story.
woman,
Right.
with a woman,
Save
if a
Greg,
woman tear her
save.
ACL and you tear your ACL, you better pick her up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up.
See the bullshit.
I mean,
I'm gonna
That's
pick
That's
up.
the question.
But that's
Alright.
his
I'm gonna pick
nature,
up.
though.
man.
Well,
That's
I'm
all
glad.
saying.
I'm glad y'all feel well, Dre, more than anybody.
Hey, Greg gonna jump in the water. He be like, "This some bullshit."
Lucky I been
Final
sick.
words. This some bullshit.
Lucky I bench what I bench, because I be a fish out of water. So that leads us to our first. I'm sorry, man. What's your name?
I'm James.
James. Nice to meet you, James. I'm Greg. That's Sydney.
Man,
This Dre.
okay, cool,
We
cool.
see in the gym all the time, so
Yeah,
pretty much
yeah,
know what
yeah.
up.
Big James.
Oh, I'm sorry, ladies. Dre is in the house. I know y'all been waiting to see Dre, so.
What up? What up? What
The
up?
seminar
There
here.
you go.
I told
Hey,
Greg every
yeah.
time you come on, it's like a seminar. Right? You
On
just
some
sit back and
Jesus
listen.
shit.
Hold on now. We got my man Sydney over here. He prolific.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the first
Oh,
time
there-
I've ever heard.
Plenty of conversations.
Oh, yeah.
man.
Sydney been
yeah.
holding it down.
He been
Yeah,
holding
for
it
sure.
down.
Sydney holding it down like a motherfucker. I wish I knew he was. I don't hang with fuck niggas, so I knew he gonna say some real shit.
Oh, yeah.
He not gonna say no goofy
Strong,
shit like
strong.
Grand
Bring the
Rising.
controversy.
He wasn't gonna be like Grand Rising women. Y'all
No,
say-
no.
He wanna do no
Hey,
shit
look,
like
I
that.
always say, anybody that hit you with that Grand Rising shit,
You should know what's
They
up.
gonna steal out your house.
You goddamn
still like your-
right. They gonna take your toast and leave the pop tart. All right, so first question, I'm gonna start with you, Dre. Have you ever hurt a good woman?
Have I ever hurt a good woman?
Yes, sir.
Of course.
And how did
Of
you do
course.
it?
You know, for me personally, I feel like you know, a lot of women are delusional. You know what I mean? You feel me? So, you know, they like to stay in the realm of, you know, everything is good. You know what I mean? Everything is, you know, sunshine and motherfucking in the cloud. You know, clouds in the sky. So a lot of times it's hard to tell them the absolute truth. You know what I mean? The absolute truth. And one strong point, I know y'all can agree with me, is that when women want something, it's not about the truth. Like when they want something, it's not about the truth. If they want to be with you, they don't care about the truth. So if you tell them, hey man, I'm not trying to do this, they don't care about that. They don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? It's almost better to ghost them and slide back and, you know what I mean? And
Play
just
the
kind
game.
of play the game because you don't want a motherfucker to go ape shit crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm just being honest. You know, and I know there's a lot of women listening, man, and I'm sorry. But y'all don't, you know, when y'all are done with a man, ain't no problem. When they done, they will leave you. They
Bro,
will
they
never
leave for
call you
dead.
again.
They'll leave for dead.
But if they still want to be with you, they are not gonna do. They gonna be on your line, and when you tell them to bag up, they gonna be like, why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you tell them,
else
hey,
is
I
it?
don't want. When you
Who
tell them,
else
hey,
is
I don't
it?
want to kick it no more,
Yeah.
they gonna say, well, what's going on with you? Hey, man, you want honesty? I gave you honesty.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They
And
can't
then
take the truth, man.
now you
Right.
putting it back on me because
Right.
now I gotta explain my honesty.
Right.
That's too much for the average man. So anyway,
Right.
have I hurt a good woman? Of course I have. You know what I mean? You feel me? In her mind, I'm sure she felt like she was really, really good.
Well, they
for
all
me,
think they good women. So.
For me, I was just trying
we
to
just
be
the
honest
weirdest
and just
shit
be
ever.
real. So that's
All women think they cheated. That's what we
Every
speak
woman
about.
never cheated. Every woman's a good woman. Every woman 10. Every woman need to lose their stomach and their arms, and they'll be all right.
What about you?
What about
Nick?
you?
The back titties.
You ever heard a good woman?
I'm gonna be honest now. I have seen a good woman, but I've never heard of a good woman. So when I think of a good woman,
That's pretty deep.
Now say, repeat that for the people who didn't hear that. Repeat that one more time.
I have heard of a good woman, but I've never seen a good woman. So, okay, so look,
That boy came in with the bars.
So-
Explain, please explain.
most men in today, you know what I'm saying, they think a good woman is somebody that cook and, you know, somebody that's submissive. So when I say like, I've never seen one, especially like in today's time, it's kind of hard to, you know, because most women, you know, they want to be tens, they want to be outside. So when I think of a good woman, I think of somebody like, you know what I'm saying, like my grandma who cook, clean, do everything to try to keep the marriage together. I feel like in today's age, most women, because like feminism is like the engine, they just kind of drives them. And most women, they react off their emotions. So a lot of times they don't know how to keep a man, and they don't even take the time to even figure out, you know what I'm saying, what a man want, you know. Everybody just, you know, just want the marriage, and, you know, everything is just a quick fix. Like we got to do it fast, but nobody actually takes the time out to learn each other. And, you know, because every person is different. Everybody at this table, they probably want something different out of a woman. So that's just how I feel.
There you go.
That boy said a mouthful.
All right, Sid, your turn.
I fuck with that.
You ever heard a good woman?
I have.
And how did
Quite
you
a
hurt
few.
her?
The prophet.
Shit. I mean, I ain't gonna be here all day, but I was a dog. I done
Damn.
did all the lying. I'm a horrible liar. Fuck that. I get caught up. So now I'm just brutally honest. And to go along with what Dre said over there, I'm like, you know, it ain't really hard to tell the truth. It's almost, I look at it like the baby boy complex. Remember the line in the movie where he was
Worst
like,
line ever.
Yeah,
where
we
he was
gotta-
like,
yeah.
I lie to you because I care about you. I
Yeah.
tell them other hoes the truth because I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Well, it's actually the opposite. You know what I'm saying? I found
I was just gonna say
that
that.
you be honest and you have standards, and then you let the woman decide, man. Cause see, oftentimes what we do is we lying and we keeping all of the shit from the woman, and they be knowing. They know the type of dude that they dealing with. If you attractive guy, if you got attention, if you got motion out here, you taking care of your shit, they'll tolerate it. most women, what I learned is they don't like to be made a fool of. So when they come to you, I'm gonna tell. Listen.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Cause see, women feel, dude. They trust me. Every time, think about it. Every time that you've been doing dirt, you know you've been doing dirt. And you know your woman know the shit. You just trying to be crafty enough to keep the lie going and cover your tracks until you finally just do some dumb shit and get caught. And then guess what? Now you got to confess and own up to your truth. And then that's when you, oh baby, I did it. And now you want to explain, but it's too late to explain because now her emotions validating. Now the evidence is validating her feelings. When they be talking their intuition, they know what's going on. So what I learned, I be honest. And when I be honest about it, what I found is all the shit that I used to be hiding that I'm thinking my woman is gonna trip off of or whatever. When I come to her, she accepted a lot more and be like, well, I'm glad you told me. Now her feelings ain't whack. And then, you know, she gonna decide whether she gonna still deal with it, but at least she know I was honest. And she may even forgive me for that and fuck with me even more for that. But when you hide and you lying, look, man, when you really got shit going on, you can't keep up with the lies, bro. Just be honest.
I don't know about that.
I like that.
That's how I am. So
I got one of these things over here. Give him a clap, man.
I'm telling you, it's better to be honest, dude, because then if she gonna fuck with you, she fucking with you. He booing. Of course you gonna boo. So
I'm booing.
Yeah, I done heard a lot.
He didn't say nothing about booing right there.
I don't know about it's the part about saying that they anyway.
Dude,
all right, Joe.
Women have intuition. Men have hunches.
Intuition is not real because on the strength that the way they figure dudes out because you change your routine. So check this out. Now go with me, Sid. Say you was married and you've been married a woman 10 years and you say, I'm going to go ahead and cheat because I feel like cheating. And you meet a chick at Quick Trip and she say, okay, I've been looking for a married dude to fuck with. What's this? This October 1st.
Yeah.
You tell the chick, well, I'm going to meet you October 25th at the Motel 6 on Dunn Road. And don't say shit to her until that day to hook up. I bet your wife won't know. See, dudes get the pillow talk, and that's how they get caught.
But I'm on demon time, though. I'm on bullshit.
No, I'm just saying, though, but she won't know if you saying goodnight, boo, and you hide your phone, flipping. No,
you
of course.
think your woman ain't gonna know?
But now if you got one day out of the week, you finna do something, you don't talk to her.
I'm gonna tell you how your woman gonna know. As soon as you offset her pH balance,
oh man,
her energy,
they pH balance,
They know.
They pH balance out because they already had too many dicks in them in the past, and here you
your wife done had too many dicks.
What chick you know had 3 dicks and then got married?
You just said hello. You just said your wife
in the past. When they got ran through in the past by other dudes,
said 10 years.
that threw out their pH balance.
You said wife for 10 years.
You said my wife for 10 years.
You said wife for 10 years.
You think she ain't gonna know?
But you gonna strap up anyway, right?
I'm gonna tell you how
there
she gonna
go.
know. You for some odd reason, you gonna notice y'all chemistry gonna be off. Even though you on bullshit and you think you got away, her chemistry is gonna be off. Y'all may be jamming, and it'll just be some bullshit come out of that because you put that energy in.
I was won an award for cheating.
I'm telling you.
I won awards for cheating. Trust me.
You gotta think outside the box, bro.
I heard you. All right, Joe. You ever heard a good woman?
Yeah.
And how did you do it?
I say it always comes with like immaturity, man. I think immaturity is the biggest thing right there. Not knowing what you have. I always believe we always think the grass is green on the other side.
It is.
He said it is. I don't think it's green on the side, man. I think it's just fucking grass.
What kind of green you looking for?
It depends on what you're looking for. A lot of people think that they looking for the sun and the moon, and they already have the stars, though. And I think that's
baby face.
Yeah, there you go. They already got the
sun and the
stars.
moon, and you already got the stars.
You already got the stars and shit, man. And so you don't need all that. But our minds always want to keep up with the Joneses. We want to have what the next man has. We see some on TV. We see some on social media. We feel like we that guy because there's something inside of us that tell us we got to go out in the world and conquer. And the way we conquer is getting multiple women, having kids, getting money, shit like that. That's a form of conquering, a form of status and stuff like that. And so I do feel like when I was a little more younger, I was a little more immature. I think a lot, like I said, would say, thinking with the dick and shit, man, and mostly focus on like me. I was more selfish. Now that I'm older, I look at stuff different. I put the work in now. I feel like if I want to get married, you got to put that time in, that energy, that commitment and all that. And when I was younger, I wasn't doing that. I was just all about Joe at that time. I was just doing me, having fun.
So you're not a cheater no more?
No, I ain't a cheater no more though. That shit dead though to me.
Joe, marriage works for. Hold on, Joe, marriage works for people that want to be married.
Right.
Now, listen, though, it's not because of it's not because love and none of that.
Right.
You have to be in love with being married.
That's
right.
true.
So then when
That's
you
true.
meet a woman, you are in her service. You are at her service.
Right.
Right.
That's
So
what I'm saying,
want.
though.
So
You ready for that?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Though. What I'm saying is you want to be married.
Yeah.
Right. So for a marriage to work, you have to be in love with not the woman. You can swap her out with anybody.
Yeah.
You got to want to serve a woman to that degree.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
Then it's gonna
Yeah,
work. And if
I
it
know.
don't work with her, you
Yeah.
swap her out. Then you get somebody else. It's the same with a relationship.
Yeah.
It's the same. But I'm just saying it's the same with a relationship.
Yeah.
It start with you.
Yeah.
It's not so much her. It's so much you taking these steps to serve
Right.
a woman to that
Right.
degree. And it's the same thing for her, serving you to
Right.
that degree. She want to get married just because she want to get lit. No.
Yeah.
You got to be a service to your husband.
And
Same
I-
thing with being a father.
I agree with all this. That's why I said when I was younger, I was immature. At that time, I wasn't thinking straight.
So you ready to be a service to a woman?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. Like if it's tomorrow, if it was time for me to get on one knee, I wouldn't have no hesitation, no regrets, or anything like that because I already been there, done everything that I wanted to do. See, when you have regrets and all that, that means you have unfinished business. That's why people come out of retirement
like that.
because they have unfinished business. If you was finished and you was accomplished with everything you've done in your life, you will be in retirement because all your accolades and your trophies and your awards will be there to show for yourself. And at the end of the day, what's the greatest speech you can give at all is when you say "I do." That's the Hall of Fame speech. That's when you go in the Hall of Fame right
Listen,
there.
to be honest with you, man, getting married, man, is a dying
Yeah.
occupation. It's just not it's not advantageous to a man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Now for me, marriage is about legacy.
Yeah.
You feel me? Period. Marriage is about legacy. Marriage is about sitting, goddamn me, when I'm 78 years old
Yeah.
and my kids come over, they come holler at me in the den. We all kick back, we chilling. I see the grandkids. That's what marriage is
Yeah.
about. Legacy, building something. You know what I mean? Seeing your son come in with his wife and all that, and them not coming to visit you in a 1-bedroom apartment. You know what I mean? That I'm just saying legacy. That's what it is for me.
Yeah.
That's what's
It's
up.
definitely
Appreciate it.
contractual
Alright.
nowadays.
Yeah, what's up? What's the next one, Get
More than religion.
Oh, I didn't answer yet.
Oh yeah, all right. Now you got some
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Here come the bullshit.
No.
Hold on, I'm
you
calling
know
Cap.
what?
I'm calling Cap.
You know
before
what?
you even-
I'm a
before you
Q.
even
I'm
get
a
into it.
Q&A guy. I'm a Q&A guy.
Yeah.
The question is, have you ever heard a good woman?
Yeah.
So if you hurt her and she does something to hurt you, does it still make her a good woman?
Yeah. Yeah.
She entitled to a mistake.
That's
What
right.
the fuck?
Mistakes with you.
Nah,
It's
that's
called cause and
wild, bro.
reaction. If somebody does something, if you hit, if I go over there and
Yeah,
hit
that's
you,
interesting.
if I go over there and hit you,
That's wild.
ain't you gonna naturally go back and want to defend yourself? Do that make you a violent person because you defend
I want to see
yourself?
where he going with this. Hold on, let's.
I really talk. Answer that
Pro-Mag-
question.
That's
If
interesting.
I
Pro-Mag,
if I
let's
hit
go.
you right and you defending yourself, do they make you a violent person?
Yeah.
How? You defending yourself?
No. Because check this out. I'm gonna go even over your head. You go to court because
Yeah.
somebody pop one of your partners and
Yeah.
they gone. They rest
Right.
in heaven, whatever.
Yeah.
And he sit over there and y'all sit right here. If you hop over that thing to go get at him, ain't you in trouble?
Yeah.
There you go. Then have self control.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah,
but,
that-
but it's
wait,
different.
wait,
Somebody
wait,
hitting you.
wait,
It's
somebody-
true. It's all you
somebody
control
shit-
what you want to do.
No, but
That
somebody
don't have
hitting the
nothing to
same
do with
fruit.
love, man.
No. We moved past love because I said if you hurt a chick and she turn around and hurt you, how's she a good woman?
So
then?
now the question is, can you turn a good woman bad? That's a different question than what you asked.
Yeah.
her. That's different than what
Nah,
you're
that's different.
saying now. Can you turn a
I
good
didn't say
woman
that.
into? Well, I'm saying
No.
when you say that,
No, 'cause
now
like,
the
but check
question
this out,
is,
Dre,
can
check
you
this
turn
out.
a good woman
No, well, check this out,
bad?
Dre. I can't say if I heard
And
a-
is that yes or no?
No,
You
I'm
say
saying
yes
I
or
can't
no.
say I heard a good woman if she turned around and did something to me to hurt
But no,
me.
you got to go off.
That
of
don't
you,
make you a
though.
good woman.
No,
then.
you got to go off.
No,
of
check
you.
this out, because like you said back in the in the day,
Yeah.
when people got divorces, they go to court. The woman say he cheated 16 times. I do nothing but stay loyal to this marriage and try to make it work. He was bullshitting. The judge gonna turn and look at him. So what happened? But if she did what he did, who he gonna look at?
We talking about you.
That's
though.
what I'm
We
saying.
ain't talking about the. We ain't talking about.
No, but
speculation.
that's the same
We talking
thing,
about
though.
You. The question was everybody went around the table.
And I
Answer the
but to
question.
answer the question, no, I haven't.
You ain't never heard a woman.
Of course I have, but you said a good woman.
Oh,
Nah,
Who
I
picked?
don't-
That's what I said.
hold
That's
on,
what I
let me
said.
get
Go
that
next
shit
question.
right there. Hold
See, he
on.
don't believe in good
Enough with
women.
this bullshit.
He don't believe in good women.
Dude.
I don't believe you
Was
heard a
was
good
you-
woman if she
did
go
you
do
pick
what
her?
you.
Did you pick her?
If I picked her,
Did you
and
pick
yes
her?
I did, and she go do
Okay,
something to
was
hurt
she
me,
good? How long
she not a
did you
good
go?
woman.
So you picked the bad one.
If it was
and
for
then
20
you mad
years,
because
Sydney-
the bad woman hurt you, and then
Sydney,
you hurt her
if
back.
it's for 20 years, you're not good.
You picked a bad woman.
That's
Sydney.
bullshit,
And you
boy.
mad that she
Sydney.
hurt you and you hurt
And
her
she hurt me
now
back,
she
and I
mad.
cried in the car. I
Hold on,
tucked my
whoa,
chain
whoa.
in.
Did you hear that shit?
What he trying to do is make you take accountability.
I will.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
just
That
said I
boy
did.
want no accountability.
I just said I
They
did.
ain't want no
I
accountability.
just said I did.
But do you know
take
that you was a manipulative
No, but hold
motherfucker,
on.
That's what
I
you
am in
need.
the Hall of Fame with cheating.
Right.
I smashed my my girlfriend, best friend, because she cheated on me. I'm on a whole nother level, bro. I can take responsibility, but
Would
let's
you be
just
a
be
bad
honest,
person?
though.
If you
Damn
did that?
right, that's a bad person, because if I'm better than that, I shouldn't do that.
Fact.
That's just what, if a girl better than that, she shouldn't do it. So what the fuck am I missing?
But what you say before, it's a famous speech you say on the show all the time. If you tracked it, that means if you God sent you a bad
exactly.
person.
Yeah, I
that
tried
means you
that.
ain't shit then.
Exactly. I thought I was doing my thing.
So-
She cheated on
But
me.
you notice how
I
you
smashed
said
her
the same for that
homegirl.
question for that answer. I caught that manipulative shit.
It's
You
not
said,
manipulation.
Hey, if she
I just had a question.
if she fucking
I
cheat
just had
on
a
me
question.
and I cheat back on
I just
her,
had a question
thinking
because
we gonna be like,
now check this out, Sid. No, check this out, Sid. It's too many women, like he
That's
said.
true. That's exactly what he did.
It's too many women.
The question is, can you turn a good woman bad though?
No.
It. So you say no.
No, that's
What
who
do you
they
say?
are.
What do you say?
Nah,
You
that's
say
who
no?
she
I
is.
say no. Like you could never.
That's who she is.
You could never turn
Somebody to what they want to do.
Yeah, because it's like
That's what she wants to do.
she was already that before
Exactly.
you met her. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Now it'll be different, you know, if y'all kids or y'all in elementary school or something. But if you grown, like you can't turn no woman bad. It's just
Right,
like
that's what she wanna
You
do.
can't make a man a bad person. He wants to do that.
That's
on
what he
his
wanna
own.
do.
Okay. That's on him.
And we're gonna
Like,
get to that.
Sid, what you
Hold
say?
on,
Hold that right.
Sid,
We're
what
gonna
you
get
say?
to
Hold
that
on,
question.
no, we got it. No, Sid, can you turn a good woman bad?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
come on.
Please let the
You
man
can hurt
talk.
people. You got feelings, man.
Absolutely.
Motherfucker be hurt and they get
Absolutely.
tired
Y'all
of that
niggas
shit.
keep coming up with jail and all these different scenarios.
That's
Look,
what I
that shit
said.
don't have nothing to do
Right.
with men and
I'm
women.
gonna
It
ask
has
you
nothing
this.
to do
I'm
with
gonna give a
us.
scenario
Right.
how real quick how
Educate me, Sid.
bad people, two good people
Yeah.
with good intentions can turn bad until they meet their person.
Okay.
You take a girl who was in a long relationship, that was a happy relationship, she was cheated on, betrayed, whatever.
Yeah.
Then she get hurt. Now she out here single. Dude, he on demon time. He meet her, he hurt. Now he does the same thing to her. Now the girl is like, fuck that. I'm on my demon time. Her hot girl summer or whatever you want to call it. Now she's out here doing the shit. Now you got a dude out here. He want true love. He meet the woman who hurt on demon time.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Until the laws of attraction set up
it.
where the he hoe, she hoe, and then
Yeah.
they meet and they
Yeah.
align. I'm tired of the bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the bullshit too. And then they connect. Then they can make something happen. So say that.
That's a
But
movie.
they
No,
but
no.
they
What he
both
just
been
said,
hurt.
that's what
I'm
I'm
saying
saying.
Tyler Perry.
No,
Yeah, that's
It's
a
hurt.
movie right there.
That's
Go
what
ahead.
I'm saying.
I'm listening. Go ahead. That's
You
a
could be a
movie.
good person and then just getting tired of being mistreated and abused and done
But
wrong.
you deserve
that you're
that
like,
to happen
fuck it,
to
I'm
you.
on demon time.
That if any woman, any man have a bunch of stories where everybody fucked them over, they deserve that shit. Because you had to do something. There's no
wouldn't
way.
say that.
What if you
There's
don't
no
know
way you.
that?
Now, hold on, Cindy. You
What if
tell
you
me.
don't know
Hold
that?
on, but hold on. You said motherfuckers sit in the house, twirl their thumbs. Somebody knocked at the door and hurt them.
No, man.
That,
Come on.
thank
That's
you.
ridiculous.
So you when you did
Nah,
something, you
nah,
did something to do it. When you we all from the hood. I don't know where he from. But he look like he is. When you from the hood,
But it look like he is.
and you see, and you go to 49 Fallen, and that's a blood set, and you got on blue.
Why you keep relating
Because
this shit
I
to
don't
nigga
think
shit?
because y'all don't
This
get
is
it what I'm
love,
saying.
man.
Tell Dre.
Dog,
Love
when
done got
I go
nothing
to
to do
love,
with nigga shit,
no,
man.
but for you to say turn a
You
good
can't go to
woman
the dollar
bad,
store and
nah.
steal some
So
gum.
Dre,
That's
Dre,
nigga
when you
shit,
tell
man.
me when you meet
Right.
when you meet chicks in your past, I don't know what's going on in your life now. You telling me that you made a chick do what she wanted to do, or
Listen,
did she
man,
do what she wanted to do?
Listen, what I'm gonna
There
say
you
is,
go,
what
then.
I'm
You
gonna
can't
say
make
is,
nobody
hold
do
on.
nothing.
What I'm gonna say is, I have met someone before, and similar to what he was just talking about, you might be at a point where you're ready to be done with all that shit, but
Yeah.
they could have came out of situations where motherfuckers did shit to them, and unbeknownst to them. The same thing they tell you at the very beginning that they don't want, they slowly start actually doing it
Yeah,
to you.
that's what women
but,
do.
But I'm saying unbeknownst to them. I'm saying they don't even listen. You trying to say that they know they fucked up. But if someone is doing something to you and they don't even know they giving you the same thing that they've been getting for the last few years, that means she just needs some fucking therapy.
She want a good person then.
Listen, no, it just
There you
means that
go.
she needs to,
There she want a good person.
that means somebody needs to put the mirror in her face. She needs to speak with someone and
Yeah.
realize that,
And
oh
what-
damn,
what-
I'm doing the same shit.
What woman
to
gonna
him
do that?
dude did to me.
What woman gonna do that?
It can happen, man.
I got-
What movie? What's the name of that
I
movie?
want to take it a a
therapy,
step higher
man.
real
Go
quick,
ahead,
though.
Joe.
So I think I agree with both sides on it. I feel like it's a middle ground with both sides. What just like Dre said, the question is, what do you do to a woman? We ain't ask what the woman did to you to cause you to do such a thing. Just like he said before, it's just like when you want to work it out with your ex or something like that. When she was trying to work it out and you weren't trying to work it out, obviously you was on demon time. Now that you ready to work the shit out. She ain't trying to hear your ass out. That don't make her a shitty ass person. It may seem like, no, it don't, bro. It don't make you a shitty ass person. It make you a person that y'all just not right for each other, man. It's just what it is. It don't matter how you try to look at it.
Well, before I go to the next question,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good one. This question next
Yeah.
is targeted towards Dre more than anybody.
Yeah.
But you do know that women are delusional. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I want you to know.
but-
long as we know they
Okay,
delusional.
women delusional, but listen.
That's
to this.
all that
Oh,
matters.
so women are delusional.
That's
but
all we
there's
need.
a lot of men out here that's naive too,
I get
though.
that, but one thing a man know,
Yeah.
he knows the outcome of stupid shit he do.
No, he don't.
Hold on.
No, he don't.
Hold on. I said a man.
Real man.
A real man knows if he break into her and try to steal the shit, he can go to jail.
Nah.
A real man knows
Get his
if
ass
he get with a
killed.
chick that's
Yeah.
been on the stroll, he know what he gonna get himself into.
Yeah.
Women believe they can change you. Dude, real men don't believe they can
Men,
change
but men
nobody.
feel like they can change a woman too, though.
Nah, what woman you feel you can change?
Not me, motherfucker.
Exactly.
But no,
Thank
no,
you,
no,
Dre.
listen to this.
Thank you,
Hold on before we
Dre.
go to the next question,
Thank you,
though.
dog.
Hold on before we go to
There's
the
niggas
next
that do it,
question.
though.
It's a lot of men out there
Hella
that be
niggas that
trying
do
to
that.
change women,
Hella
though.
niggas that do that.
They'll go out there and pick
Well,
up the
fuck
woman.
niggas.
That's some simp shit.
Yes,
No, no,
I'm
hey, listen
simp
to
as
this.
well.
Listen to this real
Call
quick
you
before we go to
a fuck
the
nigga,
next
you
one.
might be a
On the
simp.
page and on the YouTube.
Right. It's a lot of men out there that will go out there and pick up the girl from Walmart.
Yeah.
And they'll try to turn her into a
Yeah.
housewife and stuff like
We
that.
all try to do that at some point till we learn that was stupid shit that don't work.
It doesn't matter though. Any woman you step right in though, no matter if the father's missing, you stepping right in. That means you coming there to change the dynamic. Don't matter how you try to do it. If she's sitting up there, she's broke and she's on welfare and shit. You coming right in and trying to be Captain
Yeah.
Sabo and stuff like that. No matter what, you trying to change her.
Yeah.
No matter what, how
And
you
it doesn't work. As a man, we know it,
It
don't
has.
work.
It does work.
It
It's
don't
a
work.
partnership. You coming
some
right
men
in
think you
50-50.
can, and
It's
that's-
coming in.
And
at
that's the
50-50 though.
problem because women will meet a lot of dudes who say, my last man paid all the bills. Why y'all didn't work out? Well, you know, shit didn't work out. What about the other dude?
Yeah, they
well, my
never
baby,
say
they
that.
paid all the bills. But why y'all didn't work
Just
out?
'cause you
Well, you
pay
know
all
how
the
shit
bills
don't work.
don't mean shit
No
has to work
dude
out,
on
though.
planet Earth I ever met said that same story.
Yes, it is. It's a lot of dudes that say a lot of
That's a
shit
good
though.
point.
Well, have you ever met a girl
Yeah.
say that to you?
That's a good- yeah,
have a
of
dude
course.
ever
That's a
said
good point.
have a dude ever said that shit over and over? I met it with so many good women. I don't know what I did wrong.
I
No,
got,
that
I
don't
know
happen.
dudes that
Joe.
say, I got
That
dudes
don't
that
happen,
say,
Joe.
I got dudes that
Well, hold on. Let me go to the next question. Hold
Definitely
on.
had some good women.
The next
heard
question
some
is:
fire.
have you ever had a woman trick you out your dick and start
Oh,
with
for
Dre?
sure.
So
Tell us
it's
how it
just-
happened.
So
Hell
they
yeah.
did she do what?
Have you ever had a woman trick you out your dick and start with Dre? How did it happen?
Man, I don't even know if I can even say this on this month.
We ain't got the same
You out
Facebook
your
friends.
You out of your
You want me to come back to
I
you?
can trick a band on this.
Hey, he finna tell it. I didn't know either till he told me one day.
Tricked out your dick.
Meaning like you didn't wanna
definitely-
fuck, but you
so
ended
listen,
up
so
fucking?
listen.
He
so
finna
let me-
break it down.
So yeah, so let me
Okay.
just say, just a hypothetical scenario, right? I ain't gonna put myself in it.
We'll
Right.
say the dude named Keith.
Yeah, Keith.
Allegedly.
You know what I'm saying? So listen,
Allegedly.
so this is how you can get tricked. You know what I'm saying? See,
For all the people at
Like,
home, pay attention. This is some real shit.
if you invite a woman to your house, right, and y'all just there to hang out, you ain't even inviting her to smash it because you ain't even known that. You know, this your house. As a matter of fact, this your house. This ain't a hotel.
Yeah.
This your house. So if you even invited her over there, you gonna play it a certain way, right?
Fact.
You don't want to leave and you don't want to be, you know what I mean, offend her or anything. So it's already the level there. So you invite her to your house and you just there to hang out, and then then she start getting a little bit frisky. You know what I mean? And then she go from being frisky to over aggressively trying to fuck, right? Right? To over aggressively. I'm talking about like just all over you,
Pushing,
right?
yeah.
And you at the point where you like, oh damn, I need to kind of get this bitch up out of here, right? But listen, no, but before then, she giving you the energy like she not going nowhere. You know what I mean? Like she not leaving. Like I'm her.
What's
like
the
I'm.
dynamic of that relationship? You gotta
It
get
ain't
some more back.
dynamic. Maybe
Ain't no
you,
dynamic.
maybe you met her at Walmart. Fuck it. Let's just say the same Walmart situation, right? You met her at Walmart. Y'all talk for a little bit. You invited her over just to, watch a movie or something. Just chill.
let's
Not
come
savage
through.
shit. Not
Y'all
lower
grown.
level, not low vibrational nigga shit, but just come through.
Hey, just
I'm
come
tired.
through,
Come
chill.
through.
Okay.
Man, listen, she gets super over aggressive with trying to fuck you on the first day. She reversing it on you, like how a nigga do. She reversing it on you. Get over aggressive with you, and then you realize like, oh shit, I can't get this bitch out my motherfucking house.
That's deep.
I'm gonna have to fuck her. Like, damn, I'm a straight. Like, where the fuck did that shit come from? You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, that's the real shit,
like,
though.
I'm talking about like you backed in the corner because she has to leave.
Hey, Centauri
You know what I
said
mean?
that
And you
sound like
can't
rape.
get her to leave. Yeah, yes, I feel violated. Yes, I pulled
That's the
out.
real
Listen,
shit.
I pulled out a motherfucking condom. I had sex with it. As soon as I finished, it's like she snapped out of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I looked at her face. I looked in her face, and she snapped out of it. Like the
Yeah.
whole the aggressive feeling that she had, it was gone.
Yeah.
She was like a regular person
She
now.
needed
I'm like,
medicine.
okay, you ready? She's like, oh, thank you. I was
Yeah.
like,
It was like an essence.
I was like,
Like,
God
you just
damn.
Got that
When
demon
she
out
left,
of her.
I was like, that motherfucking bitch.
Just take that.
I'm like,
what I
that
wanna know.
motherfucking bitch.
Did you ever
got-
call her back?
Nah, I blocked that bitch.
Hey, Drake good for blocking, bitch. He showed me his list. He will block a
So how
bitch
you
quick.
feel
For the
about
record,
that? How
this
you
was a
feel
long
about that?
time ago.
How you feel about that?
I feel like she tried. I feel like she got me.
She tricked him.
I feel like she got me. You know what, man? It's been different things. It's been different things in my life, man, where I realized the energy that I had. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, we as men, when we younger, we be so thirsty to try to get some pussy. We be
Yeah.
so just on it.
Sport fuck.
Cause you be so on it, but you
Yeah.
don't realize as a man, when you keep on leveling up and leveling up and leveling up,
quality.
the roles reverse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now you actually have something that they want. You know,
Yeah.
it's
You're
not
the
you
prize.
want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not you want
She
their
wanna have
level.
a
It's
kid
like
with
they
you.
want your energy. They want the source
what it
from
is.
you.
Yeah.
You know, your energy, your working, your getting up, working out, you being on
Your
your
integrity,
business,
your-
you
your
being on top
grind.
of your shit. They see all of that, and that's like your life force.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And when they get it from you, it's like it fills them up. You know,
Yeah.
that's
It does.
different.
It
But
gives
that's
them life.
different than being a nigga just trying to get some pussy. That's different. My motherfucker taking your life force, nigga. That's what the
That's
fuck.
deep.
That shit- I need to put a price tag on that
That is,
motherfucker. Give you a receipt, an invoice for that motherfucker.
But let me
That's-
hold on, Sydney. The women ask about Sydney. You ever have somebody trick down your dick?
They want to hear Big Broski. Tell him, bro. Broski.
I'll be
Now I
lying
told
like
you
a
before the show
motherfucker.
started. Hold on. You can always plead the fifth.
No,
Just in
I'll
case,
be
okay.
lying like a motherfucker. I said it didn't happen because, yeah.
I know it did.
I know exactly where he coming from.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
gotta let
just
it
want
frisky.
a female company.
Yeah.
And just like you said, when you got shit going on, man, your mind focus, like the energy, the vibration that you giving off, it's not like everything that they see. Like women get hit on all day, 24/7. And sometimes they like the idea that every nigga ain't easy and trying to smash. So now you got something interesting or curious for them to want to come after you.
Yeah.
So I feel them on that. And then sometimes you just like, man, I just want to be around a badass female. Just have her. You want her energy. You just want her company though. You just want to really chill.
Yeah.
And you chilling there, and then now she looking like, damn, nigga, you ain't making a move on me. And now she's like, no, I'm just watching the movie. I'm just chilling with you. And they want to fuck.
Yeah.
And it's
Hard.
like when men say shit like, man, I wish I had a female that think like a man or think like a nigga. Though. Till you actually be around one that think like a nigga, you be like, nah, give me that motherfucking emotion any day.
Yeah.
Because it happened.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you how the gal got me.
On demon time, huh?
And when I think about it, I set myself up. And this was a while back.
Yeah. A while back for me too.
While back.
For the world, for the record.
It was a while back, a point in time in my life, I'm just like,
Yeah, we all
You know,
40 something, so except Joe.
the lady, she like, I want to get some of your time, I want to hang out with you, whatever. So made some time with her. I'm like, hey, I got that shit going on. I just want to kind of chill, watch a movie, eat some dinner, just kick back.
Some den.
She come over, and for the record, I'm not finna be with no ugly ass gal. She attractive. She got all the features. You know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't on that time.
Type of show, yeah.
And I'm coming through and I'm chilling, and it went from, oh, you need a massage to take your shirt off. I can't get to it the right way.
Yeah.
Oh, you take your shirt off.
tricked you.
I'm going along with the shit like a
tricked you.
duck.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to lay down. Yeah, the massage getting good. And I'm like really into the motherfucking show and the massage. Next thing you know, turn up. I got to get the front. You know how this go. And it's like, damn,
Hey,
I really,
the look
you
in your
can't
face when
be,
a
you
bitch
can't
trick you
be
is
on
crazy,
those,
too.
you can't be on those shit like, damn,
Hey,
not
chill out,
now.
man. Let's
Chill. No,
let's
you gon'
establish something.
fuck.
Yeah, you
No
gotta do it.
principle.
Because she gonna tell everybody.
Principle.
She gonna tell everybody.
Principle. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna let you leave up out of here
gotta
like
punish her.
this nigga. He don't want.
She gonna call you gay for real.
He fucking somebody
Yeah.
or he on some bullshit.
Yeah.
So yeah, you pound it, and then it's like, and women will do the same shit. Like they get they fix, they get that issue out. They
And burn
put their
out.
clothes on. I'm gonna
Burn
check
out.
on my kids. Yo,
I'm good.
kids.
Shook.
And
Yeah.
go.
That motherfucker, boy.
And go.
I had to say, hold on.
Shook. You
Was
standing,
you mad?
You standing in the living room with the door
Was
closed.
I mad?
Was you mad it happened?
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. I felt like a tool, nigga. I felt like a motherfucker just used me to screw some shit in and threw me back in the toolbox.
Back in the toolbox.
Because when a woman do you like that, dude, all like he said, like she snap out of that shit. She went back to all right.
All right, Joe.
Yeah.
What about you?
And that all right then is brutal.
All right then,
That
brutal,
all right
boy.
then is brutal.
That
All
motherfucker
right
brutal.
then.
All right, well,
Oh,
now,
man.
Joe, you ever
what you finna do? What you finna get into? Take the bitch.
What
happened?
you finna do?
Right.
What
Yeah,
happened?
that shit.
So yeah, damn right. I think I got tricked a different way though. I think the way y'all saying it was on some Netflix and chill, but more for the woman side. I think it was more transaction based.
Oh, that's not. Hold on, that's not tricking out your dick. Right off the bat, that's finesse. You got finesse.
I mean, it's the same thing. Tricking and finesse is the same word.
Really, dog.
Ask me if I ever been finessed. I'm gonna tell your ass no. Ask me if I ever got tricked on my dick. I'm gonna say yeah. That probably didn't happen.
Finesse and
before.
tricky two
Finesse
different
Finesse
things.
and tricky two different things. I ain't never been finessed.
Okay, say it. We're gonna let you know.
Well, explain
You got
what
the panel
happened.
right here.
right. So I feel like whenever you like, I think when I was gonna say what my mind was, he threw me off a little bit. With
Go ahead.
finesse though. I feel like it's more so like on some transaction based, like, hey man, you know, we come through, we kicking and stuff like that, we feed them motherfucker, we jamming. She like, well, you know, after you smash, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. You know, to me, that's a form of finessing to me and trying to trick a motherfucker out of it. You need me pay for your nails, and me pay for this, pay for a bill, pay for.
Time out. She told you I need money for
She
this.
said she needed right
Oh,
after.
so you was tricking out money.
Oh, y'all fuck.
No,
and then she
I'm
did
saying
some shit.
after.
No, after y'all fucked, she said I need my nails done.
How
this
soon
time.
after? Minutes?
Yeah.
Minutes?
Nah, it was like more on some
Was you
like.
still laying in the bed with her?
Yeah, it was like you know.
I already
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it was more on some like
Was you in a
that.
prostitute?
Did you do it?
Nah, fuck no. Got up, I said, I gave her the deuces. I said, hey man, let me cash out. What's your cash out? I'm like, my card at the crib. Got out, Zoom, never heard from
Oh,
her.
you
after
stayed
that.
alone. Hey man, in all honesty,
Yeah.
that's how she look. How was she looking?
She was about a 7.5.
7.5. In
Yeah.
all honesty, man, I ain't never been in a situation, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a good situation to go ahead and put her in a trick bag.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good situation.
That's how they get you.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
That's
man.
that
I know
new-
y'all
that's
gonna
that
all
new
think
wave.
different, but
Yeah.
that's a good way to put her ass in that motherfucking trick. How much she asked you for?
Remember, you got to think.
Just how much did she ask you for?
About 45, 80, around there.
45, nigga, you just give me $45.
Yeah.
Man, that was
Wait a minute.
I'm not
Hey, listen, nigga, I thought you was talking about
You my
$200.
dog. You my
I
dog.
would have gave her $45, my nigga. I would have gave her that $45, my nigga. I'm being honest with you. And guess what? I wouldn't answer no more calls, but as soon as I want to come back, I'll send her a cash out for $45. We have established a transactional
I don't give a
relationship.
fuck if I got her or not, bro.
Above board.
I'm not giving you shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's just like that. If you come into a deal, just like any type of partnership or deal, anything like that, you want to know the motherfucking thing before you even do something. When a motherfucker throw you that motherfucking fine print,
I got questions.
you gotta bag out that.
Hold on.
You
Let me
got
get
kinda
that
cheap, bro.
Let me get my man right here, though.
$45?
Yeah.
Hey.
Go ahead.
I don't give a fuck.
Now, have you ever been
$45.
tricked out your dick before?
Nah, I haven't.
Okay.
Now I have had instances where, like, okay, like for instance, like,
This
so
shit funny to me, dog. This
I met this chick at the club one time or whatever. So she was hitting me up and she asked me, was like, oh, what you doing today? I was like, man, I'm finna just go over my daddy house and, you know, watch the finals and shit. She was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna pull up on you type stuff. And I'm like, nah, I'm not really on that time type stuff. So she asked for the location. She was like, okay, I'm gonna bring you some food or whatever. I was like, all right, okay, cool. So she pull up on me and she get out the car or whatever. And she's like, oh, here go your food. I was just thinking about you. I was wondering if we could just talk. And I'm like, nah, I already told you I'm watching the finals, like I'm chilling. You know, most women, when they try to get you in that position, to me, I feel like they going through something, like they going through a breakup or something. So it's like they just need something to fill the void. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on your time. You on my
She still
time.
liking you though. But go ahead. Maybe she still like you.
Yeah, yes and no, but it's like at the same time, my time is valuable. So it's like, you know, I already told you I'm doing something, you know, let's do it later. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on your time, you know what I'm saying? Then she had like 4 kids and, you know, then
You
I
just
asked.
wasn't feeling her. That's just say,
No,
that
she
ain't
was
tricking you out.
bad. She was bad, but I'm just saying, like, it's just like she was just pushing it, and I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? You doing
Hold
too
on.
much.
See, we can need clarity in this.
Okay.
So she had 4 kids. She was fine. She was physically attractive.
Yeah, she's about an 8.
She was an 8.
Okay.
And what was your intentions with her?
Had
Shit.
you ever smashed her before?
No, I'm gonna get to that. Hold on, watch this.
I'm
Watch
sorry,
this.
go
Watch
ahead,
this.
go
Watch
ahead.
this. What was your intentions with her when y'all was linking up?
Okay, I didn't really have no intentions. Like we was just talking. I just met her. Like I just met her the night before.
Oh, damn, the night before.
But she got 4 kids. She
Yeah.
come over with dinner.
Yeah.
4 kids. Would you date a chick with 4 kids?
Hold on.
Nah.
Do you got kids?
I got a son.
Oh.
That's
Would
it.
you date a chick with 4 kids? Let's be honest. Because ain't
Nah.
no way you can like her and you go get her something to eat and then say, them 4 kids, them 4 miles, you got to get them kids too.
No, no,
Oh yeah, hold on.
Oh,
Real quick.
This is the thing. Like I don't necessarily have to like her or be in love with her. The only thing is, you know what I'm saying? It was just
It
you
was
know.
too soon.
You cut
It's
off.
just like, you know what I'm saying? She was pushing it. I wasn't in a, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the mood. Like I told her, I'm like,
Oh,
man,
you
I'm trying to
wasn't
watch the final. I'm trying to watch the finals. Like,
But she came to fuck.
yeah, like she was straight on that.
So you didn't
Ain't
do
nothing
that.
wrong with that. I
So
don't
what
think
was the
nothing
end
was
game?
wrong with her at all.
What was the end game? What happened?
don't think nothing was wrong with
She
her.
left.
You didn't knock her down?
She got an attitude. Nah, I ain't even. I text her the next day.
And she ain't take you back.
Nothing.
Nah,
Nothing.
That's why I got tricked out of my for that reason. You are not finna text me. I ain't finna text you and you finna not text me.
just-
No. There's gonna be some respect. You gonna have to respect
Man,
my
this
shit.
is the difference between getting tricked out your dick. Right here. Let's go ahead and goddamn close this shit right here. That was honest tricked out of your dick. This was honest tricked out of y'all niggas wasn't tricked out y'all dick. Y'all niggas just didn't understand the scenario.
That's tricking.
No. Y'all
If I
niggas-
don't
look,
understand, I'm
Listen,
tricked,
she
motherfucker.
gave you some. Listen, hold on. She gave you some pussy.
Yeah.
And she said after she gave you some pussy.
That mean I'm tricked.
No. No. You wanted the fuck.
I'm both.
You wanted
treat and
didn't
trick.
say that. And then look, come on, she gave you some pussy.
Yeah.
And then she said, well, I want to get my
gave
her
her
nails
receipt.
done, whatever.
And she gave
And
her
then
receipt.
you gave an excuse. You
Okay.
ain't have
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
That's your
Hold on,
ass.
all right, hold
Jump
on.
through the
No,
door
hold
and
on.
skirt it off.
He
No,
met
see,
a girl
hold
at
on.
the club. That's a hey, he said she bad.
Yeah.
And she came over. Nigga, you know how hard it is to get a gal the fucking next day to bring you something
That's
to
an
eat
eight.
from the club?
That's an eight,
That's a bad.
No, hold
you
on,
know
now,
what the fuck
Sydney.
because of the finals? She don't give a fuck about the finals.
Sydney, why Sydney over preaching?
Y'all blaming these women.
No, Sydney.
Y'all blaming
No,
these
Sydney.
women for being women with doing regular shit when this nigga just wanted to watch the finals. That's all it was. It
Well, I
was
got
the
a
game.
story.
And this nigga just didn't
You
have
know,
no
let me ask
money.
this question.
This nigga didn't have no money.
Answer my motherfucking question.
cheat.
No, answer my question. If a motherfucker don't tell you right off the bat what it is before you do something, that's tricking you, right?
Did you say what it was?
Yes.
You said I'm
We
just
both
fucking.
agreed on the fuck.
You said the fucking
that's
and
neutral.
that's it.
That's
all
it.
you're doing is
We-
fucking.
That's it. Yeah.
Joe,
And
it's
she
called,
said- and she
it's
kept
called
moving.
reading the room.
Right.
You didn't read the room, bro.
How the
You
fuck
got
I'm
in the
supposed to know you
Mustang
didn't
and
know?
skirted off.
Hold on.
That's
Joe.
Oh my
this
God.
why- Joe.
This nigga was downhill.
Joe.
Man, fuck
This why I be saying you need to learn more about women before you get married, bro.
outta
You supposed to
here,
pick up on shit like that, real talk,
And
though.
then this
A fucking random
look,
motherfucker.
look.
Hey, you
Fuck
got
that
pick up on
motherfucker.
it,
This
bro.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. That could happen to anybody, bro.
This
That
a
could
big,
happen
this
to
a
anybody.
big, hold on,
Back
Joe.
then,
I'm
yeah.
just saying in general.
Hold on, Joe.
I don't give a fuck. I said
This a
40
big
somebody
homie,
had a
though.
loose 60 in your pocket. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I ain't doing shit.
Look.
I ain't giving you a
I'm like
motherfucking thing.
him. I'm like him.
Hey, so
Fuck
look,
that. I
this
would've
is a
gave
big
you
homie
$60
moment. This
shit.
is a
Fuck
big
all
homie moment. This is some game right here.
Would've got that.
Man,
Right.
it depends on the nature of the situation. If it's just a fuck
I don't give a fuck
situation,
how much you look.
if it's just a
45
fuck
cents.
situation, it's okay, man. But when you dealing with women, dog, sometimes you can level her up just about on some little shit just like a nigga test a woman to see how far he can go. Women will test a man. And like, you done smashed her. What to me? What is fuck is $45?
The bitch can give me $45. The fuck?
That's
$45
okay.
though?
But you know what? I could
You
give
hear
her
what I'm
that. I
saying?
could give
You
her
got a
that to
point.
leave.
That's what I'm saying. Why I'm
I
giving
could give her that just like,
$45?
hey, go get your nails
No,
done.
see, so let me ask you this.
And I'm gonna test you just like you tested me.
No.
Let me see what you're gonna do with
But
that if
you
you
can't-
gonna
but
show some
listen.
gratitude behind it.
Nah,
You gonna
fuck
come back,
that, bro.
and then I'm gonna
Fuck
see what you're
that
gonna do for me.
bullshit.
But y'all
Fuck
niggas
that
is so
bullshit.
tripping off
That's
the
called
money.
reading the room.
Yeah, y'all niggas is tripping off of that money, man. Look, you can pay a motherfucker to leave you alone. You can be with a motherfucker for a long time and invest a lot of money you lose.
Man, I ain't listening to none of that shit you talking
Well,
about right
yeah,
Now,
now.
well, that's the difference between saying
That nigga down handed.
I ain't listening to none of that shit you talking
I'm
about.
gonna say this. One
that
thing,
shit ain't nothing.
one thing I
Like, y'all
learned,
get your nails done. That
you
ain't
know what I'm
shit.
saying, from just dealing with women in general, bro. If you start off tricking, you
Thank
don't have
you.
to end a relationship.
You gonna have to
tricking.
end it like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, what y'all talking? Y'all
That is
understand
true. That is
tricking
true.
and getting finessed.
Well, see, well, hold on.
This
If
nigga
I
just
paid the
wanna watch
45, I
game.
got
This
finesse.
nigga just didn't have no money.
That
Wait,
nigga-
now I ain't no
This is
son had
all
no
wrong.
money.
That nigga look
Now,
cheap.
hold
It
on.
look cheap.
Hold on now.
It look
Get the
cheap.
story correct now,
It look
motherfucker.
Hold on, hold on.
It look cheap, Joe. I know you. We know you got it.
Hold on,
But it
hold
look
on,
cheap,
hold
my
I'm
nigga.
just saying, man.
I'm not
You
gonna
got
give
it.
Why would I give you? No, let me ask you a question.
You know you got it, but it didn't
Nah, it's too many
look right.
voices going
Hold on,
on.
hold
didn't look
on.
right.
Let me hear Greg say it.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Being tricked is like a magic trick. When they put a rabbit out the hat, you didn't know it was there. Finesse mean like, they running game on you and you too stupid to realize it. That's the difference right there.
That's the same shit.
No, it's not.
If you
dog.
pull it, that is
It's different.
It's different, dog.
It's different when you look, cause you trying to make it look different, but at the same time, if you look up the definition of both words, they the same fucking shit.
That don't-
Performing a trick and finessing somebody
Well,
is the same thing. When a magic person do an illusion in the world, he's finessing your eyes. He making you believe
Now
something.
it's like put money on the table so you
Now,
pay
so you looking at it as a transaction
That
base.
is.
That doesn't matter.
That is.
That's the same shit.
But this is what I'm saying. Well, hold on.
Bring it down. Let's bring
Well, hold
it down.
on. Well, hold on.
We ain't trying to attack Joe.
Hold on,
We
okay, I
don't
get to
want
the
Joe feel like
question.
he's under attack.
When I got
Fuck this phone.
the times I got
He
tricked
ain't
out my
under
dick,
attack.
it was listen to the sob story every female tell you. They've been molested, they been
Daddy
gay,
issues.
they daddy issues, whatever, and you give them a hug or something like that. Or you do something nice for them. You cook for them, you take them on a nice date, balloon ride, whatever. Or you just a nice guy. They're gonna try to trick you out of it. Just see where you gonna go with this. Or you play the bad guy role. That I got a bunch of bitches, so what you wanna do? So either way it go, you're gonna get tricked out of it. Finesse though, when you put money on the table, now we talking, cause if you broke, she wouldn't ask you for that. That's the first thing.
Probably would.
That's nah. Chicks who about money don't go around broke niggas ask for money because there's no point. So it's just the way it is. So we all been tricked out of it, just ways too. Cause when a dude trick a woman out of it, he do the same thing. You need a massage? I don't want to have sex, but I'll give you some head though. It's always levels to shit. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. Pet what's going on in the room.
That's crazy.
That's real talk though.
Yeah, no, that's real.
I'm gonna give you an example of tricking and finesse.
Oh my god, bro! I know the difference.
I'm just
between
giving.
chicks. Like,
It's conversation. I'm having conversation.
No. Go ahead, tell him, man. Tell him.
Here go tricky. You meet a chick. Let's just say you at the club. You got the VIP popping all this and that. Here's tricky. You tell our ladies to come over. They come over in the VIP with you. You spinning bottles. You doing this and that. And goddamn, you just whatever they want. Tell your friends to come over. They all over. You spending money. You just tricking, and you brought them over. Then at the end of the night, they just leave. Nothing else happened. Y'all don't exchange numbers. Nothing. You tricked.
And you did it under the pretense that you was gonna hook up with him.
Because you did it because you thought you was
a real nigga, but because you thought that you were gonna impress them
you just
and hook
tricked.
up with them, and at the end of the night, nothing.
And then me and Dre walk by and they leave with her's finessing. They come in, they see the same nigga in VIP. He call them over, they come over and hang out with them, and the same niggas is spending money, bottles, with the intentions that they finna leave with the niggas. And then they over here looking at me and Dre in another section. And they enjoying it. As soon as they finish their bottles and they come over and leave with, they got finessed. Because we left with them. The end goal was he thought he was going to get the chicks. And they stayed over there and drank and took pictures in their VIP and all that shit. And then they left.
And that's
he didn't get nothing. That nigga got finessed. And he was a trick because he tricked out thinking he was going to impress them and get them. And they left. He didn't get none of that. And their whole intentions was they going to hang out over here, drink for free, enjoy the VIP. But their whole intentions is they going to leave with them other niggas.
Oh, yeah.
That is finesse.
They come in with an
That's
agenda.
the difference.
Their agenda is to get money.
That's the difference.
Joe rebuttal.
Now we can move past that because that'll take all day, man.
Joe steaming over there, dog. We good, fam.
Joe, you should have gave it a $45, man. What the fuck you talking talking about? I swear to God, Joe, when you was telling that story, nigga, I thought you was gonna say like 600 or some shit. I thought you was gonna say an electric bill or something. You said $45, my nigga. I definitely would have gave her $45, my nigga. I would have threw an extra 10 on that. I would have supersized.
But you say y'all just met. He said they just met. It was just a hookup.
Yeah,
I can kind of see where he coming from. Like that, we said we just smashed.
Not the chicks talking about Joe a nice guy. See what I'm saying, dog? I never get I'm a nice guy. I'm always the bad guy. All right, so next question is, when a woman is over 40 with no kids and never been married, is that a red flag? I'm going to start with you.
Depending on what she look like.
She an 8.
For me, it's probably 9 times out of 10 gonna be a red flag.
And why is that?
So, okay, most of the time, a lot of men, they don't pay attention to like who she dated or what type of men that she like, cause you know most women they always be like, well, I want a nice guy, this and that, but they always go for the the thug type of guy or something.
Yeah,
so
they don't like good men. They really don't like good men.
Yeah, and nice guys finish last. So my thing is with that, I think a lot of women, especially in today's, time, we see a lot of women who are older, don't have no kids. And then another thing is too, like a lot of women, they got freedom. So they could go get the job they want. And I feel like more women, they put emphasis on like getting a good job and trying to get the money and they want the nice cars. So they forget to like, damn, like I should have started a family, you know what I'm saying? I should have thought about that, and then too, it's also in the rap music. A lot of women be like, listening to Sexy Red, you know what I'm saying? Or anybody, and it's just telling them, you really don't need no man, so.
If you 40 years old and you ain't got no kids, your seeds is bad.
Is that a red flag though?
Your incubator is broke.
Is that a red flag?
Your incubator is broke.
Is it a red flag though?
It depends on what you're looking for. If you're an older man and you ain't looking for no motherfucking kids, then you can shoot the club up in that motherfucker. I can tell you that right now. Her incubator does not work. It doesn't work. If she's an 8, nigga, you think a nigga ain't been shooting that motherfucker up, nigga, from 17 on up? Shit. That incubator is broken. Feel free to shoot up the club. That shit don't work.
That's real talk, though.
Yeah,
what about you,
Go to Joe. Let me go after Joe.
All right, Joe.
Joe can tap out. He checked us. He checked out on us, man. Come back, dog. It's all good.
Hey, man.
Motherfucking incubator.
Cindy, your turn.
That motherfucking incubator don't work. That motherfucker don't
40
work.
years old.
Her oven broke.
40 years old, she an 8 with no kids and never been married. Was that a red flag?
Her oven broke.
It's definitely. I've met women like that, man.
It's a red flag?
Though I'm gonna tell you, I say 1 out of 10, maybe 1 out of 5. I'm gonna give it that. 1 out of 5 is a good catch with that. But the other 4, yeah, it's usually bad because it's usually that she controls her career over a relationship the majority of her life, and she probably didn't travel and did all of that type of shit, and then that her independence is so magnified that when it come down to dealing with a man at 40 years old, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be hard to kind of like get her to like go along with
understand how the program works.
Yeah, that's usually what I've ran into with that. It's like they so headstrong, and then they complain about the type of niggas that they done passed over that they don't have. Then when they come across a man that got his shit together, like I don't really give a shit about your accolades unless I go down. I don't care about your degree unless I go down. Because you already expected me to take care of shit as a man anyway. So it just depends, man. If you find one 40 years old, 8.5 with no kids, I call them fine out to them your Vivica Foxes and shit.
Right, and you see
Prime
she
example.
complain talking about she wish
Prime
she
example.
I always found that weird that women will complain and they got all the boxes checked. That's some weird
About
shit.
what?
In life. They got
About
they got the house, they got the car, they got the job, and they still complain about dudes not being shit. This and that. Ain't that kind of weird though?
Well, that's self-validation, man. Some people, a woman like, if you done went through 40 years of your life, you in your 3rd quarter, you fine as fuck, no kids. You done passed on having a man and a woman, having a family and creating a legacy so many fucking times. Like every dude that 8.5, dude, every dude that done tried to make something with you said, no, I need my career. Or you didn't flaw pick them niggas to death. Oh, I don't like him because of this. Oh, you got that. You didn't pick motherfuckers apart so much that now you at 40 You think a nigga that's at 40 who got his shit together finna listen to that shit? I'm finna go for this 30-year-old, this 35-year-old who's a little more agreeable and workable to deal with. When maybe one or two
But
kids.
see, I said this before the show started. Women take losses as wins. Because they'll get smashed by a dude who's all y'all got y'all shit together and think this is what's up. But he's not keeping you, though. He not buying the milk. He gonna milk the shit out. He gonna get all that juice out that ass. Then he done with it. That's a loss, right?
Man, I say this shit all the time. I say, because social media has made it to the point where women think just because a motherfucker like you the shit. Like you that bitch. You're not.
I'm really not.
Be the woman that get the nigga that you like, not the niggas that like you.
But they can't do that.
Get the nigga that you like, keep him, and
But
keep him happy.
they need that hit.
Now you win.
Let me jump in on that right there. Get the man that's for you, right? That's for you. You know what I'm saying? Because the man that you like, you may not be what he looking for. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
if a
how it
woman-
always happens.
So if a woman looking for a man, he's 6'7", light skinned with a ponytail. You know what I'm saying? So that's her ideal man. But for him, his ideal woman could be goddamn me 6 foot, fat ass, green eyes, and your ass is brown skin and you
short.
5'4".
Right.
You know what I mean? You might be beautiful, but I'm saying you have to figure out who is right for you. You know what I mean? The person that's gonna have your back, the person that's gonna love you, the person that's gonna put it all on the line for you.
Dre, have you ever met a woman? Have you ever been in a situation where the chick that you want, you got to kind of like get her to come over and get on your side, or the chick that wants you? Which one works better?
Oh, the one that want me for sure.
So this is exactly why I said that women, if you think you that bad bitch, get the man that you like, because it's women choose the men, dog. I say this shit all the time. Women choose us. We pursue them. If the chick that choose me, it's always worked out a lot better. If she choose me and I'm rocking with her, and then I pursue her in the process. They are all the songs say you let the woman choose, let the woman choose. The women got this shit fucked up thinking that niggas is choosing it. If you got to chase a chick to get her, you convincing her to get on your program.
Yeah.
She's going in the opposite direction. If she's choosing you, so it don't matter.
So they control the pussy, we control the relationship.
Yeah.
Right? They can control, they can give you some pussy, but the person that they give some pussy to may already be locked in with a whole nother woman.
Yeah.
So they can control access to some pussy, but they can't make him be
the guy
they boyfriend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you that woman, if you that chick, get the man that you like.
They won't do
want.
that though, see?
Hold on, hear me. Get the man you want and keep him, and then you're that chick.
But you know how
it
women
don't
do
matter
too?
if he don't even want you, but if you can keep him, you're that chick.
I agree. Now I see what
That's
you're saying.
what I'm saying.
I agree with you. I see what
So
you're saying.
y'all
now.
went around her
I see
saying
what you're
that
saying.
you that
now. You
bad
saying
bitch.
fuck the nigga that you want to fuck.
Keep the man that you want.
Yeah, I like that. That's
Get
real.
if you're that chick,
That's
you can
real.
keep the man that you want.
real.
Let that marinate.
Yeah.
I
What you
think
say?
I'm gonna be honest. I think women, and a lot of times people overlook this. Women want what they can't have.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of men settle for what they can't get.
Yeah.
You know? So
Women want what
Yeah.
they can't have, and
Yeah.
men settle for what they can't get.
Man,
Yeah.
bullshit.
That's some real
Everybody
shit.
out here is only man. Look, that's bullshit.
That's some real shit.
I'm gonna tell you something.
That's real.
Everybody is out here is only faithful as their options.
Dudes are.
Man or woman.
No, I don't know about that. I
Okay.
disagree.
Okay. Here's a prime example. Take your 10-year scenario, right? 10-year marriage scenario. Happily married, everything's good.
Yeah.
Her go the option. Let's just say Mark Cuban. Man, I really like your wife. I would like a night with her.
Proposal type
Indecent
shit.
proposal.
Yeah.
I would like a night with your wife. Her go the option. He say 10 million.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got love and that option right there.
But you know what she gonna choose?
Take the money.
You know what she gonna choose?
You don't.
No, I'm saying you know what she gonna choose. You may say no, but women choose money over men all the time.
We just had this question last episode, and Joe, you know, we had a 50-50. Joe chose love over his chick.
Yeah.
And when I say everybody's only faithful as their options, the more motherfucking options that you got, the more motherfucking choices and decisions that you might have to make.
$10
million
But you
for that
gotta be
used
that
ass
dude
pussy.
though. That's the thing about it.
That's
'Cause
what
if-
I'm
'cause
saying.
If we walk into a club just us and know we ain't got 10 million, we ain't got no contract, we can pull more chicks than a fat dude look like Dane DeVito with bumps and pus coming out that got $10 million in his pocket right now. It's levels to it, bro.
If you him, but if you...
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Women are privileged, men are made.
Now to get the gab, by judging what he's saying, he got to get the gab.
Women are
So-
privileged, men are made. So
Say
I
it
mean,
again?
women are privileged, men are made anyway. It
Yeah.
don't matter. A woman,
But that's what I'm
women
saying.
come
But
out.
if you're not a made man, you can't say you got options.
Forged and fired.
You got to take what you can
Okay,
get.
so what's your
Right?
options?
You
They
gotta take
limit
what you
you.
get.
You gotta
And
take-
same way
They
with a
limit you.
woman.
So when you
When
create
women-
your value,
Yeah.
now your options change.
I know that, but see, women don't get that. They're not necessarily the conversation. Dudes get it. Real men know where we going with it. They still, what you talking about? If you this bad bitch, why you ain't got that dude yet?
The dude you want.
The dude you want.
And I said that, I asked the girl this. She said, I was like, so you don't think nothing your relationships was your fault? I'm a great person. She put herself.
Well, they always say that
on the pedal. She said, I'm a great catch.
Yeah.
I do this.
I
got
take care of my
I got the
kids,
bag.
I
I got
cook, I
all of
clean,
that.
yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, what happened? All my exes like me.
Yeah.
Well, I asked her one simple question. I said, did you pick them or they picked you?
I ain't
She was
chasing
like, well,
them,
they
man.
came after me. They
you
pursued
go.
me. I said, did you pick them, the guy that you married, or they picked you? Then she thought about it. She said, well, I picked them. I said, so that's right there. Tell you it. You got to start with yourself because you pick the dudes that you want and your shit fails. So don't brag to me about your motherfucking former marriages or ex-relationships if it didn't
Well,
work out
they
because
always
you
put some
picked
sauce
them.
on to say he took care of all the bills and shit. They quick to say that.
It don't
bullshit.
matter.
That's it.
You a bad
Yeah.
motherfucker. You can keep the guy that you want.
You had niggas pay all the bills.
Hey,
and still
listen.
left.
All right, so listen. So I'm gonna speak in for Joe. All right, this something.
Every
Joe
time I
said.
talk, y'all keep
This-
always
this
over
will be
talking
something-
me.
Go ahead. Give him
Hold
the
Let,
floor.
hold on, let Joe talk, man.
All right, go ahead, Joe. Go ahead. I was just
man.
finna say something that you would say. I'm about to jump in, Joe.
Dawg,
This
let
something
Joe
Joe
go,
would say.
man.
This something Joe would say. All right, so listen, y'all.
He can say
Check it
something
out.
he would say.
Something Joe would say. You know what I mean?
Your ass is not coming back on the show, man. Cancel that motherfucker.
Hey, listen. And listen.
cut
In
his
all
mic,
honesty, relationships is hard.
No,
You know
they
what I mean?
not.
No, hey,
Let
no,
Joe
bro,
talk.
Let me
Let
say
Joe
it.
talk. You
He
fucked
said
up
let
already. Yeah, fuck. Joe would say no goofy
In
shit
all
like
honesty,
that.
hey,
No.
listen. Hey, well, let me say it then.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'ma
This
say
is
it
Dre
on
talk.
behalf of me. Fuck it, man.
Yeah, this is Dre talk. Everybody look at Dre.
Relationships, man. Listen, man. Relationships are it's hard, man. It's difficult, man. You have two different people coming from two different walks of life. You just met this motherfucker at Quick Trip. I don't give a fuck if you known her for 3 years. She had a whole life, 27 years or 31 years or 35 years before that. She was a whole person before you even met her, man. You trying to analyze this person and find out this person is the person for you. I mean, every time we meet somebody, every time you meet somebody and you get in a situation with them, you think they're beautiful, you think they got all this going on, and the first thing you tell yourself is this my forever person? You don't know this person. You might not know them after 10 years. You may not still know them, man. The point that I'm making is two different people trying to come together and trying to form something together. It's always going to be hard because both people have their own interests. They have their own interests in mind. They have their own direction that they're trying to go in. So yes, it can be difficult, man. That's why you have to make a relationship work, you have to be in love, like I said before, with being in a relationship. That means you're going to look past a lot of bullshit. That's how our grandparents, that's how our great-grandparents had them 30, 40-year, 50-year relationships because they looked past a lot of shit and they was in love with being in a family.
Well, that's what's up. I disagree with that,
Yeah, I
but
disagree
that's
with
part
that
of
too.
life. Agree,
Hey.
disagree. All right, so next question is, what's
You ain't
one?
gonna let Joe go?
What's one question you can ask someone that you'll find out the most about them? You get it? What's one question can you ask someone to find out the most about them? Sydney?
Oh, I'm going first?
Yeah.
I was trying to let Joe go, man. He ain't spoke. I want him to talk. Come on, Joe. I'm gonna go after Joe.
The fuck's wrong with my camera?
I mean, shoot, I would talk, but every time I say something, y'all always keep cutting me off and y'all keep over drowning me. Like, let
Go
me,
ahead, man. Go
Let
ahead.
me
Don't
say
waste
my
your
stuff.
time.
I let everybody talk, and I don't say nothing when nobody talking and stuff. Regardless if I disagree or not, just let me say my stuff and
Go
just keep
ahead.
it pushing, man.
Go ahead.
I don't even know what the question was, to be honest with you. Like, I didn't even hear him say the question.
The question is, what's one question you could that you could ask someone that you'll find out the most about them? Like if you met somebody, what's one question you ask about them you found out most about them?
I just asked the person about their past, man. I think the past is like, you really need to know a person's past to be able to understand a person. I think a lot of people don't take the time out to go over a person's past. know what their trials and tribulation is, know how they upbringing was when they was kids and stuff like that. Because a lot of people have a lot of locked up trauma, locked within themselves and stuff like that, and they be having anger, hurt, and sorrow, and then they go on and they put in a little box and they project other things out there until y'all get into a relationship, and all of it comes out like Pandora's box and stuff. And so I will always ask a person, like, you know, what they've been through, what was their last relationship like, always ask people, like, what's 3 things that make them mad and stuff like that, just to kind of understand the person mental and how they think and stuff.
Okay. What about you, dog? What's one question you can ask someone to find out the most about them?
One question I would probably ask them, I'd be like, where do you want to see yourself in 3 to 5 years?
Yeah.
So the reason I would ask that, because it depends. Like, if I'm trying to settle down with her and I want a relationship. Now, if I'm trying to settle down with her and I want a relationship, and she be like, well, in 3 years, I want to get promoted at my job and I want to go do this. That's kind of not what I want to hear. But if she be like, you know what I'm saying, I want my business venture to take off, you know what I'm saying, I want to settle down, then it's different, you know.
Okay. What about you, Dre? What's one question you can ask somebody to find a lot about them?
Question you can ask a woman to find out a lot about her.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I feel like for a woman, being a mom is their highest goal in life. I ain't gonna say goal, I'm sorry. The highest order for a woman, for me, is motherhood, right? When they can show that they are a good mom, right? So sometimes when a woman, like if she don't have no kids and you just met her, like you don't know really how she's gonna function when she has kids. You know what I mean? You don't know. You just kind of taking her as like you don't know what's up with her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you don't know what you're gonna get. And it's just like, you know, a woman can hang out with a man and she can think he all of that, but if she's never seen him engage in a situation where he has to be a man, she could be having a dud this whole time.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? You feel me? She can
That's
think
true.
he that nigga, but as soon as some shit kick off and she see that he a bitch ass nigga, she say, oh my God, this nigga is not, you know what I'm saying? Because his highest order would be to protect her, make sure I guide her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not buy her shit and all that and fuck her and shit. It's more, you know, the you know, for her to have somebody to follow. So for me, I would ask a woman, how does she feel about motherhood? You know, if she is a mom, I'm gonna ask her, what does she do? What does she do with her kids to make them better people and to make them productive, to make sure they're gonna be productive members of society? I'm gonna ask her the shit is because she brought this kid into the world. So what are you doing to that kid? Fuck you trying to put all your shit on me. What are you doing with your kid to make sure that your kid that came from you, that be with you all the time, is gonna be productive in society? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna ask her that because that's gonna let me know everything about her. They're gonna let me know that she gonna be up my ass paws, you know what I'm saying, or she gonna be taking care of what she need to take care of with them kids, and I can figure out how to get in and help the situation.
Okay. One question I would ask a female is, who is your therapist? All right, your turn, Sydney. That's the only question I ask. Who you gonna talk to?
A question that I ask.
One question I ask a female to learn to get the most to know about her. Like, what's one thing?
I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna say, tell me the worst thing that your partners in your past relationships have said about you.
Do you judge off of it if it's too bad?
I'm gonna tell you why I asked that question.
Okay.
That lets me know right off the bat if she take accountability, ownership of the shit that she do.
Is she black
If
or
you
white?
it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a legitimate question. Tell me something that your partner say, your previous relationships will say the worst thing that you do. You know, I want to know that, because then they tell me that you a person that I could work with, that you look at yourself for shit that you do wrong and, you know, take accountability and ownership moving forward. If she just say, I don't do nothing wrong, shit, I'm out of there.
They all say
Or I ain't
that
gonna
shit.
take a
They gonna
shit.
definitely say that.
They definitely gonna say I don't do nothing.
Not all of them.
I ain't never met a female that I met like the first day that said I did everything wrong. That
Well,
was
you
my
know,
fault.
you fish in dirty ponds, man. You fish in dirty ponds, bro.
So if I'm saying it and 90% of the dudes saying it, we all fish in the same pond.
Nah.
Okay then, so
I'm
that's
not
what
that,
they
I'm
do.
not them though.
So ain't
but
no dirty pond.
I'm not
then.
saying
It
that
ain't
I
no
don't.
dirty pond.
I'm not saying that I don't run across women like that.
We all do.
We do.
Our
But
mamas
that's
do
a
lie
question
to us.
that
Like,
I
everybody lies
that's a
to us.
question that I ask to help me weed the bullshit.
Oh, I get you. I got
You know
you. I
what I'm
got you.
I want to know that.
Okay, now this one for you because you said something last week that made me think about this question. Why do men feel it's suspicious for a woman to fuck real quick, but not suspicious for a man to fuck real quick?
I said that shit.
No, you said if a woman get a pussy quick, something wrong.
Oh,
So why
too
do you
fast?
Yeah, why do you say it's suspicious? And why is it not suspicious for a man to fuck quick?
I mean, shit, it's in our nature, though. I'm not to say that women don't want to fuck just as much as men do, but let's just say the double standards in society exist. You know what I'm saying? If a woman give it up too quick, she more concerned about being judged as a hoe, which honestly, I don't mind you giving it up quicker. Let's get that out the way. Let's figure out if we got the sexual chemistry. But now, at where I'm at in my life now, you know what I'm saying? We're going to establish the boundaries of what the nature of this relationship going to be. Because I ain't really just trying to be busting everything down now. I want to invest. You know what I'm saying? I got this over here. What you going to add to me other than some pussy? Like, come on,
Yeah, that's true.
I get that anywhere.
That's true. What about you, Dre? What is it suspicious for? Why is it suspicious for a woman to fuck quick, but not suspicious for a man to fuck quick?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if it is suspicious for a woman to fuck quick. I don't know if it is suspicious.
So if you met a chick today, you leave out her, and you pumping gas, and she lean over and say, "I want to come by your house and fuck you." What
I
would
mean
you
that's
say?
ridiculous, but that's not. but that wouldn't be appropriate for a man to say to a woman either, though.
You're
know what I'm
easy.
saying?
But it does happen though.
It does, but
It
I mean,
does.
how
But
often?
women get paid for it though.
But how often do women take a man up? You know what I mean? That asks
On
them
his offer?
something like. I'm saying,
Unless you're a
I'm saying
celebrity
men
or
come to
some shit.
women all the time and say, "Hey, you gonna give me some pussy tonight?" And how often do she be like, "I bet"? You know what I mean? You feel me? So I don't know if it's, you know, I mean, if the vibe is there, you know. So listen. So that'd be just like, you know, meeting somebody like the homeboy said, and then maybe a couple days later y'all go on a date, and then and y'all have a really really good date. At the end of the day, she says, you know what? I don't really want to go in right now. I want to hang out a little more. And she hit you with the same exact thing that you normally would hit a woman with. And as soon as she says it, you know it. You know, like, oh, shit. Oh, you trying to, oh, okay. I don't think nothing is wrong with that. I don't think nothing wrong. I wouldn't think that the bitch just go fuck everybody. I'm gonna think this shit. We had a good time, and we.
That's what I'm.
And the energy and the vibe is there. So that's what I'm
him,
think. So I wouldn't think that she was fucking fast. I would think that shit. We gonna see what's happening.
But you wouldn't find it suspicious though.
No, I wouldn't find it suspicious. No, I wouldn't.
Not
Not
pulling
in
up
the
that
case
quick
like
trip and then you pumping gas and she in the other pump and she like, I want to fuck.
Yeah.
Like, nah,
that. That's ridiculous.
Was she bad?
I don't give a fuck how that
really
bitch
Was
running.
she your type? Man, get the hell out of here, Sydney.
No.
All right, on you, man.
I'm just.
Come on, Joe.
I don't think it's suspicious on either side. I think the reason why people will view a man being a little bit more suspicious than a woman is because women are taught to be more like maintenance and whatnot. So it would be weird if a woman leading with sex right out GP. Now, if it was something about like he said, if it's something we networking already, we already talking about it, we text, we sexing and shit like that, then no, I'm not gonna think nothing about it because it's already events leading up to it. She just made her decision early. This is what she wanted to do though. But I don't think it's suspicious on any side though, man. The only way I would think it's suspicious if the woman already have a reputation of being a rat or something like that. Then to me, or she a prostitute, or she a stripper or something like that, then it would be very suspicious in my eyes. Like you leading with that right off the back, no dinner, no date, none of that shit. You just want to come over, get some dick. Yeah, that's highly sus though.
Okay. What about you, dog? Well, you find suspicious. Why do people find suspicious when a woman want to fuck quick and not suspicious when a man want to do it?
Okay, so I feel like, you know, it can be kind of suspicious. It just kind of depends on like you say, reading the room. But I think most men, they you know, 9 times out of 10 want to fuck right out the back because like we physical creatures. So like we don't, you know, a lot of times it's, you know, we all got people in our family who date bad women but they look good, you know what I'm saying? They look good to the eye. So I don't necessarily think that it's suspicious, you know, that a woman want to fuck on her first date, you know, so.
Okay.
Bust down.
Well, my answer would be that I find suspicious she don't fuck on the first date.
I know that's what
I knew
find
that was
suspicious.
coming.
I find suspicious because you did everybody else. Why you got to try something new with me?
Wow.
Let me go and get it and do what they
really
did.
like you.
No,
He
fuck
was a
that. Don't
caveman.
like me. Hey, fuck me. Hey, fuck me. Hey, fuck me. Don't
That
do.
nigga
No,
said,
don't.
like
Hey,
me.
fuck me.
No, don't make me wait. Everybody else met you at the club, knocked you down. Sorority boy knocked you down. You had a puff and pass paint, got knocked down. Now all of a sudden you gotta go through 20 dates.
But you changed the scenario though.
No, I'm just saying I find it some more suspicious that she don't want to do it quick.
Okay, so when I first heard the question, you said if a random chick says she want to fuck.
Yeah.
That's how I answered.
Yeah, that's more
But
makes
Joe
sense to
gave
me.
us a legitimate scenario. If like, and like you said, like first time on the date, you got to talk. Yeah, first time on the date, and the date is going great. The end of the night come, she don't want to call it in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's suspicious, no, at all.
But see, you say
That's
y'all been
a good
talking
one.
for like a week before y'all went on a date, though, right?
Fuck it, it ain't
Ain't
gotta
no
be a
wrong with
week.
that.
Shit,
Ain't
3
right.
days.
It don't even gotta be that. It could be a
But then,
week.
but hold on, Cindy, before I go to the next question, how long do a woman got to give you some pussy before you say fuck it?
I don't put no time on. I don't like that. I'm not like that. I like shit to be organic. I don't.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Look, it depends on how I'm feeling her. But if she flat out tell me, well, you got to wait
90
I'm
days,
out,
like
I'm
Steve
out.
Harvey said, 90
ain't no
days.
motherfucking. You ain't gonna tell me how long I got to wait. Now you done gave me time to figure out how I want, if I want to wait, and how I want to treat this relationship after that. Because you going by a rule of thumb. Let's be organic. If you feeling me and I'm feeling you, and we get down, we get down. It ain't you. I'm gonna tell you something.
What's up?
You can make me wait. I could wait 3 months, and I could still be an ain't shit nigga.
Yeah.
And you done wasted 3 months, and now you got your feelings involved. Or
Yeah.
you can get this shit off, and then you'll find out it ain't what you do, it's how you handle what you do.
That's true. That's
I done
some real
smashed
stuff.
some gals first date, and we done been in a long-term relationship.
But do you ever notice that lasts long when you smash quicker than when they make you wait? Like things just seem to be more organic more when they do it quick than when you wait, though.
Man,
You ever had that happen?
I
though?
say it's better to go into with no expectations.
I mean, as you get older as a man, which is gonna lead to the next question, you learn as you get older, though.
Right.
But when you like 20-something,
It's smart fucking. We trying to fuck.
it's whatever move.
Well, listen. Ultimately, I mean, that's the goal. Period. That's the whole goal for us to even be together. That's the whole goal for men to meet women and women to meet men, and you know, it's all to come together and mate, to recreate yourself, right? That's the urge that you got in you when you see a woman. When you get to another level. Now, when you're young, you're just trying to fuck. You don't know why you're trying to do it.
Yeah,
but when you get older and you understand yourself, you are really trying to recreate yourself with somebody
your
else.
legacy.
That's
That's
why you become more selective when you do it, because you realize, oh man, I'm trying to recreate myself. So instead of just seeing a girl at the bus stop walking down the street, you say, I ain't gonna recreate myself. She may have a fat ass, but nah, I ain't recreate myself with that. Right? You know what I mean? You will get a little bit more selective and recreate. And it's the same thing for women. When they get older and they don't go from, you know, just meeting a dude and getting talked out of their pussy to them saying, oh, okay, I see how he moved. I can recreate myself with them. I'm saying whether you even know that that's what you're doing, or whether they know that that's what they're doing, that is what's actually happening when y'all meeting each other and y'all talking. So whether y'all come to that agreement fast, you know, in the course of 2 or 3 days, or you know, a night or whatever, as long as the agreement is there, as you somebody I can recreate myself with, you somebody I can recreate myself with, let's see how this goes. You know what I mean?
Will let you know that quick.
It's real
Yeah,
tough.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, so next question. How does a man of high value lose his status as a high value man? I'll start with you, Joe.
I think a man loses status of a high value man is basically I just think it's just, you know, if he loses his career, like he loses his money, he loses his willing to fight, his the things that make him up as a man though. Some men would say once they lose their woman, they lose the kind of their will to fight. Some men feel like once they lose their money, they don't have their war chest to be able to go out there and still have to fight. So I would just say self-will though. When once a man loses self-will, he has no will to fight no more.
Okay. What about you, Sydney?
Man, as soon as you get off your square, you ain't high value.
And when we say start with you.
Whatever your lose track of whatever your purpose is, what your makeup is, you know, all of that. I mean, shit, you could a high value motherfucker, you done made money one time, you'll make it 2 or 3 times over. That ain't got nothing to do with it. It start with the man. You got to be the man. When you lose track of that, that's when you fall out. When you start, whatever got you to what made you high value, when you start doing the opposite, that's when you,
That's true. What about you, Doug?
I think, you know, if you pretty much a high value guy and you lose that over time, I think it's because, you know, once you get to a certain position or a certain status, you start to you know, think with your emotions and not, you know, with basically your logic. And I think a lot of people, and it's a lot of people that work regular 9-to-5 jobs and they can't get ahead because they got too many distractions. It's just like, you know, if I tell somebody, hey, I want to start a music career, I want to start my own podcast, but yeah, I'm out here putting my time in, going to the club, you know what I'm saying, texting an old girl and entertaining everybody else. I'm not putting that time back into myself. So a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, when they get to the top, especially men, you know, they got this saying where the first generation is the one that make it, the second generation is the one that spend it, and the third generation is the one that loses. So you
I
know,
just heard my uncle and them say that.
Yeah, that's real shit.
that's
For
real.
real.
And that's
That's
why,
real
shit.
and that's why I tell all my friends, close people, like, bro, like, put that time into yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everything else, the environment, it's going, you know, it's really going to all come together. If you worry about other things that's not going to matter, that's not going to be here, 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying, you're going to end up fading with that too. So.
Yep, that's real talk. All right, Dre.
Right,
What
right.
makes a man lose his high value
let me
status?
say this. Let me start off with the quote that I heard from the homeboy T.I., man. I heard that nigga say. That nigga said, man, what is the opinion of the opinionless? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the opinion of the opinion? What is it worth? What is the opinion worth of the opinionless? But I'm gonna say that the same. So check it out though. So, you know, as far as high value is concerned in manhood, you know, you got two different things. You have the way that men look at high value amongst men, and then you have the way that women look at high value amongst men. It's two different things. Real high value ain't got shit to do with no motherfucking money. It ain't got a goddamn thing to do with money. Real high value got something to do with the way that you think, right? The way that your mind, what have you taught yourself? What are you trying, what knowledge do you have to actually give? That is where high value comes in there. And as men, when we have knowledge to give each other, we see value in that. Women don't give a fuck about that.
No,
they
really
give a
don't.
fuck about what putting that money together and what you can show from that aspect. So if you dealing from the woman aspect, yeah, nigga, if you fall off and lose your job and you fuck your bag up, no, you're not have value no more. But if you've already established a relationship with a group of women, right, that already know your value, as far as your knowledge and what you have to give them and your ability to lead, they don't give a fuck whether you got no motherfucking money or not. That's not gonna matter to them. It might matter to a new motherfucker. But if you got a beautiful car and you lose your car and you got women that already know your value, they don't give a fuck about your car. They hop in the bucket with your motherfucking ass and roll to the motherfucking, you know, they won't care. Now a new woman might look and say, they might judge, but again, what is the opinion of the opinionless? Right? So the question was, how does a man lose his value, right? Yeah. So as far as amongst men, it's gonna be respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect is gonna be how high value men lose respect, right? Become not so high value. So when a man sees that another man is not morally operating along a certain code, or he do some fuck shit or some bullshit like that, then the respect starts to dwindle a little bit, and you can almost even lose it. So, and when the respect is lost, we don't give a fuck how much motherfucking money you got or how you moving. The respect ain't there no more, so you done lost value. And as far as from women aspect, it'll be, goddamn it, you lose your car, your job, your house, or some shit like that. Now she ain't gonna look at you as high value no more. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Now again, if you've already established something with her, she would know. But you know, it's a double-edged sword. I don't want to start getting long with this double-edged sword, because if you start dealing with a woman, you expose yourself to her. So if you don't really got no substance in there and you start fucking with her, you expose your hand as being a motherfucker without no substance. Yeah. You feel me? But if a woman do give you a chance and you really don't got all that flash and you expose yourself of somebody that has substance, she don't give a fuck what you got. That's why it'd be beautiful women, goddamn me, rolling around with niggas that you don't know why the fuck they with them. And these niggas ain't got money or nothing. You know what I'm saying? These niggas may have a goal or a vision that bitch bought into. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know. So to her, he high value, right? Right? Yeah. Right? Now, if he lose her one day, does that make him not high value no more?
Not at all.
Huh? If he, so as long as his worth wasn't tied up in having her on his arm, then he doesn't lose his value. So for the question, I feel like it's respect.
That's real talk. Those gonna be my
That
answer.
nigga said some nice shit right there.
That's gonna be my
dog.
answer. Gonna be respect though, because
What a clap on the crowd on that shit.
because when you think about money, we'll go,
Oh,
my nigga, that's my nigga though. When you think about money, Kanye West is like the richest black man ever. Who respects him? Kanye. Who respects Kanye? Exactly. Kanye, we all been to
I
Planet
fuck with
Fitness.
Kanye, though. I
He
fuck
could
with
walk in there right now. Not one person with his autograph. Let some old lame nigga do.
I fuck with Kanye.
But
man.
you know,
I don't know.
I fuck with Kanye.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Kanye West lost all respect because he doing some unvaluable strongman type shit. You had a baby with a chick, regardless she run or not, we can move it out the table. But the way you conducting yourself is not very high value though. It's just like a nigga working McDonald's and he still, the dudes who still want to fight the baby mama or be like, well, I ain't keep my son unless I get some pussy type niggas. That ain't high value. That's real talk. I mean, it's just what it is. So the respect plays a big role, but I say it's more like your actions though. When I say
gotta line up.
when I say your actions though, while you trying to help the next man be great just like you, will you be happy to see this man make it? And hey, I used to hoop with Drake. Now you on TV again, woo woo. Or we be like, man, that nigga be hating, man, and still count your money. So I look at the actions, then I go to respect. But I know respect is the biggest part though. So if you got a good heart, I know a lot of people don't have good hearts nowadays, but if you got a good heart, that to me that plants the seed of being high value. Cause you gotta have a heart for shit. You gotta care. You just can't be a careless person. Not give a fuck about nobody and be like, well, that ain't me. I got my shit. Oh well. That don't work because God come holler at you. He will. I've been down there. God will come holler at you. If you had that old well fuck everybody had to, he gonna come talk to you. Give him some time. Give him some time. I've been that dude before. Man, I remember when I was having money. True story. I had that's when Lexus was popping. Chicks couldn't get in my car unless their shoes was brand new. Can't make this shit up. I had a Lexus Land Cruiser, had a Lexus car, and I had a motorcycle when I was in the Rough Riders. Shout out to y'all. You could not come around me unless your shoes was brand new. That's how fucked up I was though. But to me, I got money, so I can act like that. No, look at Antonio Brown. Same thing. Got money, but look how you acting. You throwing chairs off hotels. You fighting people and shit. You got money, nigga. You got real money. That's what I'm saying. But to a goofy bitch, he that nigga because he got $20 million in the bank. To us, look how we look at him. Man, you true.
Well, then now we separate the difference between what's value and not.
But no, I'm just saying, but you
doing
lose
a
it.
lot of stuff in
No,
there.
I'm just saying, but you lose it by your actions though.
Hey,
because if
what?
you don't have the actions behind it, ain't right.
Let me say this too. You say Antonio Brown. That was a good example. So it wouldn't be how we would look at Antonio Brown. It would be how a motherfucking like a Michael Jordan or like maybe how Deion Sanders.
The cats us
like
up there
how a Deion
you
Sanders.
you can't sit at the table with
would
us.
look at that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
To
true.
us, Antonio Brown coming as my nigga, whatever. But a motherfucking Deion or a motherfucking that's
Jordan,
on they shit that's
you can't
really
sit-
that's really lined up like that may not look at that.
You
the
can't have
same
lunch
way.
with us, bro.
You know what I
You
mean?
can't
He
sit at
may
the
look at it like I'm just.
That's real
You know,
talk.
that's probably a better
If you,
example.
if
I like
you,
Deion,
let's
though.
go.
Better example.
Let's go. What
You
you
know
saying?
why?
Well, hold on. If you got Deion, Jordan, LeBron at the
I
table,
wouldn't say Jordan,
you
but I
saying
would
they gonna
say
flag?
football.
They gonna flag Antonio Brown to sit down with them? Hell no. He
I
can't sit
don't
at the
think
table
Michael
with them.
Jordan would.
None of them would.
Deion might though.
For the
I think
respect,
Deion a
for the
real
respect
nigga.
they got for each other, they're not gonna tell you come over.
I don't think
Because they know
Jordan
that's
would.
gonna
I know
make you on.
Jordan
Because if he comes sit down and we all done did it, we'll be with our homeboy. We cool with it. Oh, what's up, Dre? How you been? And then that fuck nigga come on like, all right, man, y'all go ahead. I burn out. And then when you talk to him, why you leave like that? Hey, man, I don't trust that nigga, dog.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
what it's gonna happen. It's
Michael
all
Jordan
about
definitely
actions.
seen that type of nigga be like, all right, well,
It's been
You know
real.
what?
get out of my cigars.
You know what? I ain't gonna fake it. I think in order for you to be a high value man, especially like with status, money, whatever, I think you have to be a little selfish. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You think
Ain't
so?
no wrong with being selfish.
It's the same. Like,
To
I mean,
what extent though? Of selfish you talking about? Like, would you help another man make it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. Like, you know, I probably
think about
give
it.
them game. Well,
It was a pause in there. You gotta-
Well, listen, this the thing. This the thing. You can't help everybody, and you can't help people that want to be helped. It's just like if I make it to the top, and you know what I'm saying, let's just say I'm a millionaire. Like, you can't give your money and your resources.
Well, then you gotta
out
give
to
them the money, give them the
everybody.
game.
Give him the game. I get a game.
Like,
to anybody, man.
I
give you
do.
benefit of the doubt, too.
Power wash, personal trainer, carpet clean, and I work at nursing. I do other type of shit. So if I run to somebody who needs something, this is my man. He a contractor. I have to help Dre with so many people that need his help. I can't turn on a damn pilot. So why the hell I'm gonna get down there on my knee and do it and kill us all when I can call him?
Facts.
So that's what I'm saying. It's one thing to say, well, no, we're here go $1 million. Go ahead and start your dream off. Another thing, say I'll show you how to get there. I got a homeboy that can help you out. So I get what you're saying, certain level of selfishness, but you still gotta look out for people that you know that want that same dream you got. Cause somebody around you always inspired by you.
Yeah,
I remember
of
you,
course.
no offense, you used to be a little bigger than this thing.
Yeah,
And you lost weight.
Yeah.
I watched you had the jacket on and some more shit.
Good shit, big dog. Good shit. Good shit.
You had the jacket on and everything. So
Hey, I want to say something real quick before you get to the questions, man.
You got good. You can say your thing real quick.
All right. Keep it at a level where it's attainable for everybody. So, with a man, you judge by your peers, whatever your circle is. You know, there's a lot of stuff that being said, but realistically, you know, you got to deal with what the environment that you live in. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say us, for instance. We all got a mutual understanding. We all try to conduct ourselves like men. You know what I'm saying? Respect can be dwindled based on emotions. You know what I'm saying? What somebody going through that day. So when you talk about status and how value, you know, with men, he's right to a certain extent. To get to a level, you know, to a certain level, you do have to cut off certain things of distractions because you have to be locked in. Now that doesn't mean that you have to be just an asshole and just be inconsiderate through along the way. Information is free for anybody. You can still be a good person, a good character, but you also got to remember that everybody ain't got the same character. And a lot of times people don't know things, and people, a person that know better, you may think that why they moving like this or why they do that, but you and just like we said, that y'all come from different walks of life, you know what I'm saying? And if you ain't had a conversation with somebody about y'all expectations, you can't hold them accountable for that. So a person that just don't move like you and don't know that, and you coming at them with a prejudged notion like, hey man, I don't move like that, but you ain't had that conversation, you can't hold them accountable for that. Now, if y'all agree to it, and you're like, hey man, I don't like to be lied to. Me neither. Now you lie, I can hold you accountable to that. So it's a lot of different dynamics when you talk about that. And then when we need,
You say you gotta kill it.
I'm gonna say real short. What we need to learn is like what we doing right now, black men. We got to be better at just understanding that it's okay to disagree and agree to and have misunderstandings. That's just part about dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Leaders gonna always bump heads. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
And then you gotta have worker bees too. So just being able to humble ourselves and just receive the information, good or bad, that's what makes you build character. That's what create high value.
Okay.
Because if you, like they say, if you the smartest motherfucker in the room, you in the wrong goddamn room.
That's true.
Right.
Well.
And then in closing, that was dope as a motherfucker. Like I tell my son all the time, man. Like I tell my sons and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we be out and, you know, they might laugh at somebody or something. You know, somebody got some fucked up shoes or some outfit or something. The motherfucker might try to laugh at them, and I use it as a teachable moment to teach my sons. And what I say is, I say, hey man, I say, son, you know, we don't laugh at people that are unfortunate as us. You know what I'm saying? But we do as men, when you have a group of friends, you can talk a little bit of shit to your friend. You can do that because they on the same level as you, right? So combating and having a dialogue, a healthy dialogue, even if it's a little bit of shit talking, and you know, that's healthy amongst strong men. When everyone is strong, it's healthy. But when somebody is if somebody is not as fortunate as you, you know what I mean, and they're not on your level, then it becomes bullying.
Yeah.
It becomes bullying, and we not bullies.
Okay.
Right? And we not bullies. You know what I'm saying? We just
on that
men
note,
that sharpen each other.
We have to end it because our time is up. So I appreciate you brothers coming out.
Oh, yeah.
And
For sure.
see y'all soon.
Nice meeting you, bro.